maybe add a chant. Now for the chord stacks. Add a little build-up. Then, you just drop it. Now we need a melody. How about this? Nah, definitely not. Maybe this? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Throw in a bass, like this. Add a little sparkly thing and bring the drums back. Let's add some vocal chops. Now bring back the build-up. Then, you can switch it up.
Switch.
Drop it.
also going to appear on the screen?
Yes, eventually.
Look, there we are.
Man, I forgot I have to turn off the dark reader. It's gonna mess with the photos. Well, it's quite bright. Hello. Pretty much Lizzie Nelson. You can just barely see Caden's head back there.
Kaden does look different. I actually changed races recently. So.
Damn. Problematic, Caden.
Yeah.
Cancelled. This is our friend Bree. Do you want to...
Hello, I'm their friend Bree.
Do you want to say some stuff about yourself?
I'm here to look at the little anime guys, and I'm so excited and happy, and it's my first stream ever.
And maybe play a game.
Maybe play a game. If the 1 million little guys don't take up all the time.
We'll see. Do you... I'll put this on YouTube eventually. I still do the other one. But, do you have socials that you want to plug? I put your website with your comics in the description.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, socials are...
You don't know that?
Well, listen, I have to do a little rebranding lately.
That's true.
Instagram is BC_stag. So that's BC_stag for Instagram. And for Tumblr, because I'm also there, it is BC_stag. So BC stag, one word.
What's the website? Is there an underscore on the website or no?
No, it's just .com, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Usually Caden runs the buttons.
Well, when they changed my race, they took my brain. I remember that.
You can press buttons, I just don't think it'll be as helpful. This is Bree's website.
That is my website.
She does comics about dinosaurs and my son as well, whom I carried in my womb. But today, hopefully we'll get to play a game as well. Because the other thing about Bree is that Bree doesn't play games, Bree watches other people play games. Which, to be fair, is what you are on, like, that's what people are watching this stream for, but, I think it's funny to make Bree play a game. We'll see which one that ends up being, if we have time. Oh, hang on. We didn't have time for Star Rail. There's too many in Genshin. So I put this together with input from Caden. And he's free to add through shouting from the back. But these are the fictional men and women and also children that I rotate in my brain. This is just to be clear, this is a non-sexual rotation. Some of them are a sexual rotation, but we'll get to those.
Those will be clear.
Those will be clear, yeah. So, Bree, your job. Here's your job. Based on the pictures that I provide alone, you're going to just declare any points of characterization or backstory based on image and vibes.
Okay.
And also correctly guess the element.
Okay, I'm gonna need it. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of that right
of the element.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've never seen these guys before in my life. Okay.
If it helps, they're kind of what they say on the tin, like pyro is fired.
Yeah.
That is fair. Okay.
You won't lose points for saying fire instead of pyro, for example. Dendro, I think, is the only one that's like
weird.
Not as obvious, but that's like nature and plants and stuff. It was added later in the game. They added a whole new element, and they were like, here's 5 characters that do the element because we just added it, so no one has it.
Just like the fairy types.
Yeah, pretty much. But
and it really broke the game for a little while.
It did break the game for a little while.
And anemo, is that like anemic?
Anemo is air.
Oh, okay.
So a little bit. What's cool, this is not like a thing that you have to know necessarily. But what's really cool about Genshin is all of the elements have like a thing that they represent.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really cool to me is they actually have 2 things they represent, one that's textual and one that's subtextual. And that's really awesome. To me, I think it's really cool writing, and I love stuff like that. Yeah. So all of them, I'll tell you what they represent. The textual one. I won't tell you the subtextual one. So,
okay.
Pyro's a weird one to start with because it is a little weird, but I think Pyro is passion, right?
I think
it's like war, but it's passion. It's like a righteous anger kind of
Mhm.
place. It's the like kind of the hardest one to do, to be honest. Geo is contracts. Dendro is wisdom. Animo is freedom. Hydra is justice. Uh, we don't know what Cryo is, but we suspect it might be loss. And Electro is eternity.
And those are the subtextual.
Those are the textual things that those represent.
Okay.
And then each of them have a mostly consistent or pretty consistent like subtextual thing that they also end up representing, which is really cool. Like Animo is also associated with music, so like freedom is associated with music, and I think that's cool.
Do they also like? Are they also the magic that the characters can use? Like, if I'm like, this character is giving pyro, am I also implying that they can like shoot fire out of their hands?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So the
Gotcha.
powers for Genshin characters come from things called visions, and that is that their vision will be one of those elements, and it's what gives them the powers.
Cool.
And it's of those elements. That's the basics. I didn't put in the stuff with weapons. There's also different weapon classes. I was like, that's gonna be a lot of information.
And each one has one element, or can they be multi-classing?
That's an interesting question. I'm going to lie to you and say they have one. You'll only guess one. There are some they usually just get one. Usually just get one vision. There's like some special cases where there's other things going on. Don't worry about it. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. Yeah, let's see this.
So this is your practice round.
This is my practice round.
Yeah. This is Bennett.
Are we keeping score?
I don't know anything to keep score with, but maybe.
Hello, Bennett.
This is Bennett. So what are the vibes?
Bennett is mask. Giving adventure. Giving.
I will also tell you this is a child.
This is a child, okay. And this is one of the is this one of the child-sized characters?
No, because there's no male child size. He's
right.
the short male model.
This is a little guy. And he has a seemingly masculine energy or vibe. Is giving adventurer. Seems confident. Perhaps has experienced loss at some point in his life, his young life, as a wee lad.
These are interesting things that you're saying.
Let me look at the elements. And I will be honest, I did forget everything you said.
That's okay.
You said pyro was passion,
Yeah.
contracts, and then Dendro I did forget. Animo was freedom, I believe you said.
Yeah.
Hydro was it's not changed, that's Avatar Last Airbender. Justice. Cryo we don't know, and then Electro was
Eternity.
Okay. I mean, he's given a little bit of like a justice fit. He's got almost like he doesn't have like a sailor vibe, but he has like almost like a swashbuckling adventure energy with his little like cute socks and stuff. So I'll say Hydra then.
That's incorrect, but that's okay.
That's so sad.
He's a pyro. It's really funny the things that you said. He is an adventurer. His whole thing is he wants to make Benny's adventure team. He also had lost. They found him all alone. His parents were gone.
That's so sad.
And he was raised by his 8 gay old retired adventurer dads.
Fuck yeah! What? So I said adventure, and the word adventure is up there.
Yeah. No,
nice.
You
basically got everything spot on.
Yeah. He is supernaturally unlucky.
That is very sad.
And he doesn't.
Since his parents are dead.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to like. He like knows his luck is bad, but he doesn't seem to understand how bad it is, or like he doesn't let it get him down. He's a happy-go-lucky guy, except for the scenes when he's sad, and it makes me sad that he's.
I see visible wounds on him.
Yeah, one of his like
scars
idle animations is a rock falls on his head,
and...
like a small one, but like
so sad.
He's a good little guy. You were almost on Animo for a bit, and I was gonna give you partial credit for that because he is from. Each of the elements has a region that is like this is the region ruled by this element.
Oh, okay.
And he is from the Animo region.
Mm-hmm.
but he's pyro.
So he uses fire in his
Yeah.
fighting somehow. Okay.
And he's also the like 4-star that was from like the beginning of the game that nobody can replace in teams
Really?
because he is so good at what he does.
Yeah.
The only thing giving fire for me is his little armband that looks like a flame. So that was very subtle.
That's fair. The 4-star ones are sometimes they're a little less like they're colored like their element, and then some of them are like there's a character that I'm mad about because she's literally green and she doesn't use dendro.
Damn.
And I'm like, then why are you all in all
Then
this
why are
green?
you green? That's like cultural appropriation.
Hello. So he's great. He's
He's great. He's adorable. I love white hair characters.
He's one of Caden's favorites.
Mhm.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
He had a quest this past summer where you like actually learned about where he's from and what happened to his birth parents, and he was like given the opportunity to stay in what he found out was the place where he's from, and like there were people there who were like, we'll take you in and like teach you about the culture and stuff and like about your parents, but he was sad because he takes care of his dads because they're all old.
His 8 fathers.
Yeah, there is a lot of them. I don't think it's literally 8, but it is like
But it's like a lot of them.
it's like 6 or 7. It's like a lot of them. It's like all the like old like retired adventurers because they were like, well, we're retired, so I guess we'll just raise this baby now. And he takes care of them because they're all old, so
That is really sweet. I like that a lot.
he always has to run home to do that.
Is
I
it too
understand.
early to bring up the place that he's from, the glaring holes, or
No.
should we wait until later?
Don't worry, they have their own slide. Just remember, he's from Natlin.
Okay, I won't
That's
remember
okay.
that, but I will write it down actually.
All right.
This is like a puzzle game where I'm like taking notes. From where? I'll write under
Natlin.
my toe care
Yeah.
note that I took at the podiatrist. Not Banner. Bennett from Natlin. Is that how you spell it?
Close, just no D. Yeah, there you go. Just keep that in your brain.
Yeah.
But not too much. So now here we go.
Pyro.
Here's D-Look. Yeah, fair enough. Good job.
I like this one a lot because I mean I don't know if he's they are a falconer, but like they have the bird of prey on the arm on the glove, which is my speed, like it very much. The lapels are huge and that's super sexy. I think this is a man.
Mhm.
Okay, great.
What's really funny is this is one of the early. So these are in release order, just so people know as well, more or less. I changed some stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
D-Look was one of the first, in like the first group of characters who were released. Like the game released, and he was the first banner up.
Mm-hmm.
He looks very different from how they do the like animation on the models now.
Really?
So he basically looks like the
autism
autism creature
I did
compared to other characters.
I relate to that, and I love the like JRPG size sword. That's very cool. He strikes me as somebody who appears serious, but has a soft spot for animals and maybe at like vulnerable people or creatures. It's cool that the rocks are floating around.
Yeah,
When he does his little power up with a little like phoenix.
it's very nice of them to cooperate with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all pretty spot on.
Yeah.
So it is his hawk, also.
Very nice.
He's basically Batman. He's basically Batman. That's like he's supposed to be an allusion to Batman. There's a whole early quest where you find out that he's a vigilante. I think literally it's not the Dark Knight. It's something else though.
But it's something just like that.
It's like the Darkwing Knight or something.
Yeah.
Something like that, where it's like it's literally a Batman reference.
Very nice.
His like persona has hawk motifs.
Super cool.
So I figured that you would like.
Yeah,
him.
no, I like that a lot.
He was like the
What's
first
his
one that
name
I was
again?
like, this is D-Look.
Okay.
He was like the first one I really liked. He's also from the first region is the Anima region.
Mm-hmm.
He's from there. All of his attacks are bird themes as well. His like big ult is he swings his claymore and it makes a big fire phoenix. It was really
Very
cool.
nice.
As opposed to the
What was-
non-fire
what
phoenix.
that
Yeah.
looked like.
He has a very complicated relationship with a sibling. Their adopted sibling, and his dad did die like in front of him. It was
That
awful
is
thing.
real. This is like the second one in a row, and we're like 2 for 2 for
Yeah.
like dead dads.
Well, all right, they are anime like characters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so
that is fair.
they're both anime characters and in a fantasy RPG. So the likelihood of having living parents is not very high just in the population, but some of them do.
Yeah.
Low parental survival rate based on the genres.
There is actually one whose dad I included in the slideshow because I wanted you to see him. So that's
His voice actor sucks.
yeah,
Yeah.
his voice actor. There were allegations that were disproven.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about how well it was disproven, but like,
Mhm.
but in any case, he is just like generally kind of an asshole. Which sucks because he's in so much, and I do really like his voice, and he always
He's
ends up
in
playing a character I really like.
Everything, and he's always the like one of the best characters.
That's a shame.
He's you know, Rivali from Zelda.
Yeah.
He's Rivali.
A bird again. A bird
Yeah.
character again.
So he's cool. He is rich. He owns a winery because again the Batman stuff, and he
Batman
does.
own a winery.
Well, Batman's rich.
He could.
He
Could
could
if he
own a
wanted
winery.
to.
He lives in New York City, so it's a little difficult to own a winery. But he doesn't live there, so he can own a winery. He does have a soft spot for animals and other things, which is kind of funny. And does seem very severe, but he's always there to help. One of Bennett's friends, Razors, he's not in here either, but he was raised by wolves. That's just his whole. That's the whole beginning and end of his character.
Yeah.
Is that
Raised by wolves.
he was raised by wolves in the area.
Do you need more?
And he's also like a kid. Him and D-Look are really, really cute together, and D-Look not him and D-Look, Razor and Bennett are really cute together. And D-Look basically takes care of Razor because the wolves are in that area. Someone's gonna look out for him. Here's Kaya. You'll notice we
Very
have some
nice.
melanin.
I was just going to say, like, I didn't want to be like, oh, first character of color, because like I understand that like Eastern media will depict race and ethnicity in different ways, but like first character who is slightly brown. And
Yeah,
as a
we'll get to
slightly
that.
brown person myself who recently went through a race transition, I do appreciate this a lot.
Yuri Lowenthal is in Genshin, and the character he plays is in this slide, so we'll get to that. And the fact that he's played by Yuri Lowenthal is on the text part of his slide.
I love the design, not gonna lie.
Oh. Oh, I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
The whole like the poofy thing on, I just love asymmetrical designs a lot.
True.
That looks like an animal. That looks like a nudibranch or something. That looks like a sea slug. It's giving sea slug. So it's very
the
cool.
like fur.
The fur into, I'm assuming it's attached to this like.
It looks like it
pouchy
is,
thing?
yeah. I power to cosplayers who cosplay as accurately as they can to the Genshin characters because their outfits don't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like lapels again and like even bigger than last time. So and like no reason for them though. So I do like that a lot. Pants tight as hell, bulged in the open. It's a bulge out.
Oh,
Look,
I
appreciate
forgot.
that.
You said
Exactly.
you were also gonna rate them on if they could say the.
Oh yeah,
F
that's
word.
right. That's right.
So with Bennett and D-Look, what do you think?
Well,
Bennett's a child. He
Bennett's a
wouldn't because he's a
child,
nice
so-
boy.
Yeah, he's a nice little guy, so he won't. But like if he did, I wouldn't like get in his face about it. And D-Look, yeah, no, he's definitely he says it. He probably says it under his breath, or to the birds because they don't quite understand. So he can get away with it. This is like full volume blast Effler whenever he fucking feels like.
Yeah.
I mean, the ponytail,
Yeah.
the one earring, the eye patch. Are you kidding me? This bullshit over here is gay as hell. Okay, no,
Gay as
get
hell
away.
to have a tit window if you're a man.
Yeah.
It is, and I appreciate it, and it's wonderful. In terms of the element, I'm getting confused by the colors, because I could see, the water. I could see hydro. I'm pretty sure it was. Because I'm feeding off that like slug-looking contraption on his back. I think, this also feels like wind because of that poofy nonsense, and there's flowers in the background, so it's like it's also feels like dendro.
Excuse me.
You know what? I'll give him water just because he does feel like a justice-oriented character. He's got an eye patch. He's been
Well,
injured.
he is a
That's all.
knight, So you think he would be justice oriented. So he's Krya. He's D-Look's complicated brother.
Cheers. I'll drink to that.
He was adopted by D-Look's father. He's from a dead civilization that's very ancient. That's later I mentioned. It's like the key to the biggest mysteries in the game are this civilization called Conria. So he's like the last descendants of that, and his bio father was like, you have to carry all that and then go and destroy these other people.
Wow, a little bit
Baby
of
Kaya, and Kaya was like, okay, and then D-Look's father
Damn.
was like, what if I raised you?
like the Superman
Anyway.
movie, like the most recent Superman movie.
Yeah.
When they did that whack ass translation.
Oh, babe,
Yeah.
can you monitor chat?
Can I monitor chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I literally just put it down too. I was literally looking at chat.
What does that mean?
Is a bot.
Oh.
Okay, I got it.
Bots can just enter your space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We live in the age of bots just entering your space.
And then Caden zaps them with a laser.
That's very cool.
Also, this is actually my favorite.
Yes, this is actually Caden's
I can see
favorite.
why. He's really awesome.
He's very cool.
iPad just for show.
The iPad is just for show, and he lies about where it's from. He loves lying to children. So D-Look kind of like mentors Razor and makes sure that Razor is okay, and Kaya kind of takes responsibility for Bennett.
What size is he?
So,
Is he tall or short?
Kaya's tall.
Yeah.
His whole thing with
Penalty.
D-Look, it's a penalty.
It is a penalty.
His whole thing with D-Look is they got into a huge fight in which he did get hurt, but that's not why he wears the eye patch. Because when his father was killed, Kaya just like stared coldly.
Damn.
But like, and then D-Look was like, "You don't have any reactions to thing," and then they fought, and
Oh,
they
that's okay.
they both said things that they regret is
Mhm.
all they say about it. But and now they're like they don't talk because it's like the fight is the oldest thing they have between them now. But also
I could fix that relationship.
They're working on it.
they're like always there for each other, and
He
this is the whole
lies
thing.
to children.
He
as
loves
well.
lying to children.
Mhm.
Not just that he does, he loves to. It's fun for him. Yeah, and he gets all the melanin, so
This
Yeah.
is the darkest character in the game.
I'll be there. God,
at
I
least
actually
in
don't
the-
remember if she's darker than him. She might be
What's
the
her
same
name?
shade. Jingyan,
How do you spell that?
Xingyan, which actually that may not be correct. It may be without
Yeah,
a
I
G.
found her.
I do love the
Is she
whole,
darker than him?
Only
Only in the early
maybe
art, yeah.
barely.
Yeah, this is the darkest they get, and there's like 4 of them. Maybe.
Oh my god.
And it's there are some areas it's really bad, don't worry. We'll talk about it.
And his in-game model is a lot wider than his art.
I think pictures of his in-game model are difficult
That's true.
because of it's hard to get good lighting in the game for any pictures.
That's
But like
fair.
they didn't whitewash his model. They just whitewashed him all the time. I accidentally skipped too many. Bruh. Okay. Well, there's Venti.
Oh, this is Animo because I saw it.
Yeah.
And,
Cheating.
hey, listen, control your finger, bro. And we're looking at a she/her character.
No, this is a man. And he's short.
Finally,
No, yeah, I guess he's just short.
this is the second bird-themed man, with long hair. I do love the bird imagery. Very nice. They seem like a very charming lad. They seem pleasant, sweet. Probably experienced death of a loved one at some point. What else we have here? They seem like a little bit of a scholar. Like they have their, what is that, a lute or something?
It's a lute.
Yeah.
I think it's very funny that you're innately they-theming Venti.
Oh my god, I didn't even. Holy shit.
You're just like, this is not a cis man.
Yeah, he's adorable. And again, like things on the shoulders, I see that's like a theme with the characters. They all got some shit on their shoulders.
They love some layers.
They do
in
love
this
layers.
design.
And I respect that and I really appreciate that. And
And can he say the F slur?
okay, he was born saying it. He wasn't even pushed out crying. He was screaming.
So it's really funny being like, he probably suffered a tragic loss because there is a theme around all the animo characters, which is if you have an animo vision, it's because a friend or you have seen a friend or loved one die.
Damn.
That is not like a textual requirement, but if you look at all of the animo characters, it is true for literally all of them.
Wow.
So that's very funny. Anyway, he's God.
This twink is the Lord.
Yeah.
Is there one god?
Of the Catholic Church? No. So each element has their own god. So he's the god of animo.
Wow. Okay.
So he's the god of freedom, which because he is they're called archons, the archon of freedom. He doesn't like being a god because if he were to appear and give doctrine to his people, it would innately impede on their freedom. So he runs away from being a god, and that's his rationale. But he's always around helping. I didn't put it here, but he also may have like really big secrets towards the end game that we haven't unlocked yet. He's like a little like teehee, I'm just a little guy, but like he may have done severe war crimes. We don't know yet. He is a bard. He's a silly little bard guy. He's best friends with a dragon. Your first like big quest is helping him save his
That's
dragon.
So cool. Wow. Okay.
He looks like this because he had a friend who looked like this who died, so he took that form.
That's really sad.
He really loves wine and getting drunk, but because he looks like that, no one will give him wine.
Bacchus themed motherfucker.
Except pretty much he has a lot of those themes. Except we found out in a recent quest the like head knight drinks with him on the regular.
Oh. Well, he must know, or no, he's fine with giving a child alcohol.
No, he knows his whole sitch. Then he's really fun. He's not very good as a unit, which is really funny. But
he's like a literal god, but he sucks.
But he like kind of sucks, yeah. But he's very fun. He's funny, cute.
The little guy.
And his voice actor, he sings in the game. His voice actor also does like she did. He's voiced by a woman.
She, her voice actor.
Yeah.
He, him character. I do love that.
She sang, what's the song? Soldier Poet King.
Yeah.
She sang in like his voice, which is fun.
It's honestly, I do really like that version. It's cute.
Imagine me God, but no one will give you wine because I think you're a child. It's worse than that. He had to break into his own church to steal his loot, to steal his dragon best friend, and the deaconess arrested him. It didn't work.
Then he got the shit kicked out of him.
Oh my god.
That was different.
Oh my god.
But it happened like right after.
It did happen like right after. She's another child-sized one.
I just realized you had the names here the entire time.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Was like...
Here, we
Okay.
can scoot that so you can see the name.
And this is a child.
This is a child.
And this is a she/her character because child size. I noticed the animal ears, tail, the calico cat, ears and tail very cute, and the paw print satchel like peak.
Right, I would wear this. Well, I wasn't gonna be covering my stomach, but I would wear this outfit in real otherwise.
It is an adorable outfit. I honestly doubt we're going to see an outfit that is not debilitatingly cute. Those flowers on, again, like the shoulder bullshit. They love their shoulder bullshit.
They really do.
The flowers at the end are so cute. Since this is an animal theme, child, what was Geo again? Contracts, you said?
Yeah.
Libations. What is she pouring?
That's
That
an
better
interesting
be-
question.
That better be a non-alcoholic beverage that the child is pouring.
Apple juice.
Fun fact, it's not.
Is this also a guy?
No.
Her hat is cute. I think, you know what, I'm just gonna like a wild card because this is not giving me any vibes one way or another, and say like Geo because I don't know, maybe she made a contract with a fucking calico cat or something. Alright. Just answered it for me.
Some people are just cats. We don't know. Some people are just cats.
It's a different species. species, or like they're all human?
They're
or...
it's like different races. It's like sometimes it's like if being Mexican also gave you cat ears and a tail. And they're just like that.
Okay.
She is a bartender for a cat cafe. She does serve alcohol. She is canonically a child.
That's crazy.
She hates drunk people. Also, there's an
Okay.
alcoholic cat cafe, and that's really cool.
Work somewhere else? Like,
Well, she wants to work there because she's trying to make alcohol bad because she hates drunk people and she wants alcohol to go out of business
okay,
forever.
work.
Except unfortunately,
I see the vision.
her specific line is blessed with a power that she gets by blood, where every drink she touches becomes like the perfect, most amazing version of that drink.
Wow.
So she could literally mix together trash, and then because she touched it, it would be like, this is amazing. It causes her a lot of agony.
I was just going to say, I can see how that might be frustrating for her.
That's her dad.
That is her. I
He's
see
a cat
the
man.
resemblance.
I just think it's so funny. He's a cat man. They were like, this is her dad, and we will be putting cat ears on this guy.
I'm
on
really
this
glad
default NPC model.
I'm so glad they did.
His name is Draft. He's drunk a lot. He's not like bad to her.
God.
He's like a good parent to her. He's a hunter, and the hunters go out and get drunk after they do a hunt. So she's like,
does she not like drunk people because like she witnessed like alcoholic abuse or something?
no.
Or, like,
She's
just,
fine. He's a good dad. She thinks it's because drunk people are stupid, and she gets mad when adults act stupid around her.
I really love how like when there's an opportunity to have something extremely like deep and potent like that in the story, they're like, no, it's for a silly reason, but everybody else has dead parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a character who's in honorable mentions, who there is an implication of something very bad in her past that it never approaches again.
Oh my gosh.
But she's the deaconess of the church to Venti. And she's also like pop idol themed.
Oh. Okay.
But
because the other ones weren't.
She's like explicitly pop idol themed. That's how people react to her, and she doesn't like that attention. And there's a part of a quest that you do with her where somebody like, you're with her and somebody like stalks her and you out.
Oh, wow.
And like she gets very uncomfortable, but she shuts it down in a way that feels like very realistic writing, where like she doesn't like act afraid in front of him, she doesn't do anything, she's like very kind and complimentary to him, and then finds the quickest way out of the situation, where it's like, uh-oh,
interesting. Yeah,
that doesn't say good things about what happened to her.
Yeah.
So they have some implications like that, but
right. Okay.
Doesn't her dad also suck?
Diana's,
No. Barbara's.
Barbara's, yeah, Jean basically raised her.
Yeah.
We are not getting through all 80 plus of these.
That's okay. We could do it. This is a child, but we'll get back to him later.
Okay. Epsler is allowed.
Correct. Yeah. It's a single earring.
Yeah.
The posture. This is Zhongli. He is a fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I
I can see why. He looks very serious, looks mysterious. Has what appears to be like a large weapon in his hand.
Yeah, he's a polearm fighter.
Ah, he gets on the pole.
He's voiced also. I don't know. Do you know voice actors a lot, or are you like?
Not really, but like the more like famous of them. Like if they're in Critical Role and you said he's in Critical Role, I'd be like, oh okay.
Do you know Keith Silverstein?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
He's voiced by Keith Silverstein, whose voice I really love.
Mhm.
So he's got like a very nice, rich, like deep voice, which is nice.
Cool. And
Giving
he has
away
long
that-
hair. I just noticed that
Yeah,
that
he's
thing on his
got a-
shoulders again with the shoulders is his hair. That's very nice. And I see like this seems to be like a more like traditional outfit, like that cut seems to be inspired by. I don't know what the exact terminology is, but like some like Chinese traditional shirt with the upright collar, very cool.
Each of the different regions are based on a different real world region.
Oh, okay.
Mondstadt is kind of a hodgepodge of like Germanic, Anglo-Saxon, European, but not France. 'Cause somewhere else is France.
Somewhere else is France.
Liyue, which is where Zhongli is from, is based on China.
Based on China. Okay. Yeah, he must have a tragic backstory. I'm sure that he has experienced loss and or betrayal, and maybe like a powerful leader of his nation, I don't know, starved his people at some point in the name of ideology, perhaps. Um, golden, brown, and black coloration. It's like it's giving Geo, right, which is like Earth, and you said contracts, right? I know I asked you this like 3 times.
It's all good.
I mean, like if you attacked and you like slammed a pole into the ground, it could in theory make a earthquake or spikes appear.
Good.
Right? It could. I'm gonna save cryo for the ones I absolutely don't know, because those have
Because those seem to blindside
those
you.
have completely caught me off guard completely. With fireworks, pyro also golden in coloration. I'll go with Geo and his tragic backstory intact, and he seems serious but pleasant to be around. He seems to like his outfit a lot and is taking care of it. And well, I mean, with that hair, yeah, he can say it.
So good job, Geo. He's also God.
He's the god as well. Okay, he's god of Geo.
He's the god of Geo, which is the god of contracts. He actually fakes his death so that he can retire from godhood. He is also a dragon.
Oh, okay, yeah. Why not?
He's also a dragon. He actually usually appears to his people as the dragon form. They don't recognize this form, which is why he's able to live among them. He actually really enjoys living among his people. He works in a funeral home. Does not own.
Close to the earth.
Does not own. Is not even associate director. He simply works there.
Okay.
He loves stories and tea, and he's a big yapper. People complain because he has one of the longest idle voice lines.
Oh yeah.
And it triggers really quickly. But I think it's really funny. He's a big yapper. I didn't put it in here, but he's also like a big flirt.
I would love to see his dragon form. I'm just gonna look it up real quick.
It's Rex Lapis is what you would want to look up.
Rex Lapis, and then I'll do Genshin. Oh, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is so beautiful.
Yeah, the leeway area starts with you being accused of his murder.
But he faked it.
But he faked it. And he helps you.
Nice
he helps you solve his murder so that he can get you out of trouble. But yeah, and he.
Do they know he's God or no, because you said he only appears in his dragon form to his followers.
Yeah, right? so there's a few like select characters who know, but most of the characters actually don't know about him. Which is really cool.
He's just a grandpa.
He's just a grandpa.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, that's my grandpa, and he loves going to. Leeway has a lot of like storytellers as like a profession. Like they at the tea shop, there's like a guy who tells you a story while you're drinking your tea.
Cool.
Which is cool. Bring that back. I could do that job. That'd be
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
And he shows up so consistently to one that he like has a personal relationship with one of the storytellers. And he doesn't like one of the other storytellers because he does some revisions that Jungli does not like.
Didn't he also destroy the economy?
He's the god of contracts and creative currency.
Oh yeah,
the economy.
So the money that's
funny.
used in the world, in the whole world, the money that's used is called Mora. He makes it, and
he actually generates it physically.
It's made from
where?
him. It's part of his magic is he makes it. And as part of his like faking his death and retirement, he gives up his like power. It's like a physical thing that he gives to somebody else for that's a whole thing. So he can't make it anymore. So
that's so sad.
There is now no way to mint the currency.
Does it extrude from?
I don't know. They don't show us a cutscene. I have to imagine it's rock.
Like his. If I'm being real, it seems like if he was in his dragon form, like it could be like his scales or something. That would be. Really
it could
awesome.
be. That would be cool.
Based.
He does a lot of stuff with history, and there's a lot of really cool quests that he does where you, in the way that he. I like his writing a lot because he talks a lot, but there's a lot of things that are interesting in what he doesn't say. Where you can really feel his appreciation for like the land and the people and everything. There's a like dead god that you go to her temple, and he talks very highly of her, even though they were enemies. He talks very highly of her, and it's really cool. I like his stuff. There's a whole quest that makes me big emotion. That's a whole other thing, but there's a
Lucy
really
said breath weapon. That's just
yeah, that would still hurt you. I feel like
But like Payday, like the Pokemon move Payday, where you
Yeah?
just shoot
Yeah,
coins
yeah.
at the opponent.
Well, Avery has Coin Blast.
that's true.
What is that, real quick? That
Oh,
But I forgot
so the colloquially in the fandom, it's called the meatball. He summons a big geometeor to hit the enemies when you play him.
nice.
And it also petrifies them. It turns them into stone for a little bit. So that's really cool. He's got a big gay quest where there's like a line. He's like talking to somebody that he knew when he was Rex Lapis, like forever ago, and he's like, I actually go by Zhongli now, or not even. He's like, Rex Lapis or Zhongli, and he's like Morax, which is like his old name was Morax, and the guy's like, I'm still gonna call you this, and Zhongli says, as
They
you
dead name him. He has like 3 dead names.
Zhongli's like, as you please, and it's like the gayest thing ever. It's
I believe you.
I
Hence he can say it.
yeah, I have big
Yeah.
emotions. He's great. Yeah, I got him on my birthday one time,
Yeah.
so that was cool.
Yeah.
This is Hugh Chow.
This is the she/her character.
Yeah, we finally got to the women. Well, we had Diona, to be fair, but she was a girl. She's but a girl.
This is an adult.
This is an adult.
Character. Okay. Cute hat. Death themed. Little coffin emblem. Coffin shaped vaguely emblem on the hat, and then little
Tea
ghost
issues.
friend behind her, and little ghost fires, wisps, if you will. Definitely a ghost type trainer, but she would have a fairy type just to throw you off.
Just so you couldn't put her in a box.
Yeah. She seems playful
Sorry.
and mischievous.
She is. I forgot. It's not in here because I forgot about it until just now. Something that she did one time, but
Oh
I'll
god.
say it when we get to that.
I mean, like her proximity to ghosts maybe implies that she has murdered someone.
I actually think that is true. She did kill a guy, but he totally deserved it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I see literal flames, like orbs of flames around her. And you did say pyro was also passion. And I mean, to work or be associated with the dead, I feel like you have to have some kind of passion for that line of work. What was Electro again?
Eternity.
Death, eternity, the state of being a ghost. I think it's literally saying fire. Like there's fire all around her. So I'll guess pyro.
That's correct.
Yeah.
She's Zhongli's boss. She owns
Okay.
and directs the funeral parlor. I forgot the funniest thing about her, which is that she writes poetry. And the way that they have translated this in the like English localization, she raps.
She raps?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like in Scarlet and Violet, there was a ghost type gym leader. She was one of my favorites. I'm blanking on her name, but she also rapped.
Yeah.
She's a rapper. They should collab.
They should.
They should. And
One of-
Lizzie's right about having a Grim Snarl. She definitely would.
She would, yeah. There's like a whole there was a whole event quest for like I think for like the Chinese New Year. It was like the big Lunar New Year event. That her and a bunch of the other characters wanted their band to win the contest so that they could be the ones who play for the Lunar New Year. And there was like a full voiced cutscene where she rapped and people hated it. But I think it was fun. Like it was I'm no connoisseur of rap. I don't know rap that well. There's some songs that I like that are rap. Caden, mostly I get them from Caden. So I don't know what's good rap or not. I'm pretty sure it wasn't good rap. I'm sure the flow was terrible, but I think
The
it's
beat
like,
was horrific and the flow was dead.
but it was like very Friends putting on a show. Like the like energy was very sweet, and I liked that. It was probably very cringe, but I think it was funny. I think it was funny and fun. One of her idols is she sings a silly song that's about like rabbits that doesn't sound like it's about rabbits dying, but like
But
it's
it
like a
is.
nursery. It's like an actual Chinese nursery rhyme about like the rabbits dying.
Huh.
She's silly goofy, but she does take her job very seriously, and that's really cool. Um, she is always trying to like market the funeral parlor, which doesn't really work. To be like there's a buy one get one sale on coffins, so
Oh my god.
and she was Will's favorite for a while.
On that alone, she can say it.
Will would never like a straight character.
Exactly. So on that principle alone.
Yeah, that's fair. She's really cool. This is Zhao.
I do like this. Okay, wait, let me just take this in because there's a lot going on here.
There is a lot going on.
Is that okay? I do the height comparison.
So this is the shortest male character.
This is the littlest guy.
This is the littlest guy.
Well, I mean, I love the littlest guy. I'm on that alone again. He can say it.
He can. I don't think he would though.
He looks respectful. He looks like he wouldn't say it. You know what he looks like? He looks like the type of queer who's like, I don't know if the other queers in the room are okay with me saying it, so I will never on that principle say it. I won't even think it. That's what he gives.
Yeah, I feel like that's accurate.
I love his hair. That's a very gay hair. You know, it's a little bit Sasuke Uchiha hair. Is that a mask? He's holding a mask.
He is holding a mask.
Sometimes he puts the mask on.
That is correct.
I mean,
let me see if I can find a picture of him with the mask.
is the rest of what he has, is that like a shirt, a sleeveless shirt?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a tattoo on his arm, the green.
Yes.
Very cool. There's a lot of colors going
Here's
on
him
here.
with the mask.
That is a very cool mask. And I do love the themes of like identity being concealed. Tragic backstory imminent, I'm sure. There's a lot of color like swatches going on here because we do have like the emphasis on the blues, but then we go south and there's a lot of purple, and then we come back to green again.
It's usually they're very unified in a color, and usually they're like towards the color of their element, but he does have a lot going on.
Yeah. He does, yeah.
In like a very pleasing way too.
Is that a pearl necklace? Can he clutch his pearls?
Maybe. It's something. Liyue is an island. So.
Remind me what Electra was. Eternity,
yeah.
There's a little too much going on for me to like accurately assess, like, and to hone in on a theme. So I will say cryo because I said I was going to say that if I couldn't tell.
That's okay. So he's anima.
Okay.
He's what's called a yaksha. He's a demon that was created by Zhongli, to protect Liyue. He has like karma, which is like a thing. Karma's a thing, but like the way he talks about karma, it is like a physical weight of curses on him of like fighting other demons, and it can harm like people around him. So he's always like, I need to stay away from people for their own protection, and because I'm like scary and I don't know how to talk to people and people don't like me. But he gets invited to every party in the game.
I like him.
All the time they're like, we're doing a group thing. We should see if Zhao's around.
I do see like the trans pride flag colors in this area here, so I do like him.
He does have a tragic backstory. There were a bunch of yaksha. They're all dead. He's the only one left.
Yeah.
They all either were killed or the buildup of karma made them go crazy.
I like how like
and they had to be like destroyed.
The characters where they're like the last of something, they have some like physical like marker of that.
Yeah.
Where I forget his name, but the one where you were like he's the adopted brother of this guy and he's like
Kaya.
the last. Yeah. So you're like, he's brown. Last of his race. This one's really short. Last of his race.
Yeah, fair enough. He was fully going to die in one of the quests. He would have if Zhongli didn't save him, because he was like the only one who could power a thing, and he was like, I'll get everyone else out of here, and if it destroys me, that's like what happens to the yaksha, and then I've done a good job. But Zhongli saved him because he's like, I wanted like stop. You can like be normal friends with people and like live among humanity without being like insane. He was the first character that I was like, because I didn't have money I still don't have a ton of money, but I didn't have money for a long time, so I could never like pay to get a bunch of the characters. So he was the first one that I was like,
Aw,
I had to go and
that's
like
sweet.
I did a bunch of chest hunting and stuff to like get the primo gems to get him. Um, and also fun fact, to use him effectively, you have to go into your settings and change your camera settings to optimize using him.
Because he's so small?
No, the way that he attacks is with plunge damage, which is not
Oh,
a thing that
okay.
anyone else except for one other character uses, which is basically like he jumps really
jumps
high
high
and then
comes
he comes
down.
back down. So you have to change your camera settings so that you can aim properly while he's in the
Wow.
air. I don't do
That
that,
is funny.
but it is
You just
really
try
funny.
your best.
I just like I'm not doing that well anyway, so it's like not gonna help me.
Yeah.
Almond tofu is a soft jelly dessert made of apricot kernel milk, agar, and sugar, popular throughout East Asia. Tofu here refers to tofu-like solid. Yeah, yeah. It's like I've never encountered it before, but it's like a
I would
dessert.
try it.
Yeah.
I would also try it. I've made snacks of the Asian variety using agar before.
When he's like sulking and hiding places because he doesn't want to be invited to the party that he's gonna end up going to. He never says no to the invites, by the way. Like several quests have you like luring him out with almond tofu.
He sounds like anxiety. He sounds like the disability of chronic anxiety.
Yeah. But he do love his friends.
Aw,
He's
that's
just like,
sweet.
and now I'm here.
And he's so short, and I do love that in a man. I like this slot. This is definitely fairy type, fairy dark type. User.
True.
These
Yunjin.
orbs on the head are very cute.
By the way, people watching this, if I get anything wrong in pronunciation, that's my bad for being American. If I get anything wrong about the lore, no, I didn't.
I need to get a closer look because there's a lot going on in this design. All of them have a lot going on, but this one is like, hey, have you seen layers before? Have you seen knots?
Hers is based on a real thing, to be fair.
I do like it. It's very cohesive. I don't know what that cohesion is saying in terms of the elements. But she's like, there's like wind in her spear. Which makes me think Animo, but tell me, girl, what are you? The Lolita faction is telling me what, and she has a lot of flags, which means she has a lot of pride, which means she can say it.
True.
And those blue like tassels, are those braids of her hair, or is that part of her hat?
That is part of the outfit.
Part of the outfit. Not that that changes anything. I just
It might be
curious.
attached to the hat. I am not certain.
You wouldn't give me 2 Animos in a row. Just because of the wind, I will say Animo. Just because of that motif going on. That's a shame.
Geo.
Okay. How? All right.
No, I don't want to tell you this now because then you can use it to cheat for the rest of them. So, but there is a thing that told you what it is, but I won't tell you.
It's not. I mean, it could be the color, right? That'd be so stupid.
Sometimes it's the color, but there is something else that tells you what it is. But
Okay,
I won't point that out to you because then it'll give it away for the rest of them. But the flag she's making with Geo, I don't know why I don't know how this is rocks. It is though. Just trust me, bro.
It's like asbestos, like very thin.
Yeah.
They used to make clothing
True,
out of asbestos.
true.
So.
She's a 4-star character. She's not very significant in the story. I just really love her because she's a Chinese opera performer. She's based on Chinese opera. They do a lot of stuff with that. They actually have somebody who is proficient in Chinese opera singing voice her for songs, and she performs for some stuff. And like the musical quality of European opera is very different from Chinese opera, so it's very cool to me because I'm a big fan of European opera, and I've not been exposed to that much of the Chinese opera, but it's really cool to me.
That is cool. That's awesome. I didn't know that, and I've never seen that that aesthetic before, so I wouldn't know that it was based on something.
Yeah, it is very it is like cutesified. It is a little the skirt I don't think would be quite that short,
Right.
but it is largely just like based wholly on that design. So
Cool.
it is really really cool.
I can't think of what it's called, but there's a specific Chinese opera thing where they do quick changes on stage and they wear these masks that, like,
I actually have seen that.
yeah, and it's so cool. I'm obsessed with
Yeah.
it.
That is
It's
really
so
awesome.
cool.
And the flags
Yes.
is part of like traditional Chinese opera as well. The flag dancing is like a significant thing.
Sword titties.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Really cool.
This is, I believe, I don't know if she's ranks higher than Malvika. I'd have to ask Will tomorrow. But to my knowledge, this is Will's like #1 fave right
Current fave. Okay.
I she might have been replaced by Malvika, but I'll have to ask.
She's lovely. It's probably like one of my favorite designs I've seen so far. The
She is
cohesion with
beautiful.
The purple. I mean, and I said she could say it, right? She can say it.
Please say it, in fact.
Right? Say it to me. Say it at me, even. The sleeves, okay. They're giving, that is so cool with a little, like, it's super cunty. Tassels again, which is what I liked from the design we just saw, so to see it again is, like, making my night. I mean, I see, like, bolts of what look like electricity. Also, like, there's the electro symbol right above her head, and there's, like, things around it.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this is what it is. So I will guess that. Also, we haven't had an electro yet. And
That's true. The early ones I mostly cut out.
she seems subdued. She seems somber, quiet, but I feel like she will kill people if she needs to. Hence, she is. I mean, like, what is that? Her life force in the sword? That's cool.
Kinda, yeah. So she's also God. She was kind of a tyrant for a little bit. She's also a puppet.
She's also a puppet. Okay, that's whack as hell. That
So,
is really cool.
The actual Raiden Shogun, is inside the mind of this body as a puppet. She established because Electra's eternity, she reached eternity by like transcending the need for a body. So the puppet will live forever, and she's in the puppet, but she regressed into the puppet too much, and the puppet was kind of on autopilot, and it became a tyrant for a little bit. And it did some real bad things.
Oh no!
And then we had to like wake her up and stuff. We also had to like just like fight the tyranny and things, but she got better. She's fine.
Yeah, I do love the puppet theme.
It's really
reminds me of,
cool.
like in Naruto, when some of the sand villagers would have like the puppet, right? Like,
Yeah.
puppet base attacks. That's awesome. I always thought that was like one of the coolest things in Naruto.
There's a player character version, and then there's also like a boss version that you fight that has all these things going on, which is really cool.
Girl hot, yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
She was her twin sister Shadow, and then when her sister died, she like seamlessly took over and became her, so nobody knows that her sister
Damn,
died.
that's sad.
And that is part of why she regressed into the puppet.
She's good now.
She's fine now. We fixed her. She's fine now. No harm, no foul.
Happy for her.
She is, so Inazuma is the Electro place, and Electro is based on Japan. So they were also, the like plot entering was also like they were closed off and you had to like sneak in and stuff. It was a whole thing. It was really bad. It was real bad. It was really cool plot though. And then she got better, and then that was it. The like tonal dissonance, like,
I was going to say,
afterwards,
like,
it's so funny. Because she's like really scary as a villain. She's confiscating vision, so nobody has visions in Inazuma. If she finds out you have one, she takes it. You could be put to death. She almost kills another like playable character who becomes her friend through that. The thing where she pulls the sword out of her tit, is like an undodgeable, unblockable move.
Oh
that
my
just,
god!
like, kills you in one
like,
shot.
Oh,
She just cuts you, except one character who I actually had to move to honorable mentions because I was like, it's too much. But he blocked her strike, and he's the only one to have ever done that.
That's cool.
And it was really cool.
I bet she didn't like that very much.
She didn't. But otherwise it's like that. So she was like really, really scary, and then like you do all this stuff and you like awaken the real her in there, and she takes control and like stops the stuff from happening. It was like, well, I guess I'll clean this up now. And then it's like you can go on like a personal quest with her where you like learn about her sister and then you take her out for sweets, and it's like this feels really dissonant from what we were just doing.
I was actually thinking about this the other day. How I know so Genshin is Chinese
Yes.
game, and a lot of I'll just say like East Asian RPGs. The role of like retribution for a lot of these like villains who commit like mass atrocities even seems to like not resonate as well with like Western audiences. Or I mean, not that like, oh well, I can't play Final Fantasy because the Turks aren't punished, but like it seems like in a lot of Western media, punishment is very much part of the resolution of the villains against their arc. And I understand like we don't have time right now to go into how that's like informed by like
there's a lot of cultural of like
right,
you know, especially U.S. Americans specifically. Like,
so
not
that's
that
kind of
but...
like, is that what's happening here? Is it kind of like a reflection of like the culture of
probably
how these games play out with their villains?
Probably. Like, it's also very not all the quests are written to be played back to back to back to back to back.
Okay.
So there's all, and I came into it like a year into it, so then I was able to play a bunch of the games a bunch of the quests back to back. That there would have actually been like months between being able to do these things. So there's also a chance that me going right from we woke her and now the tyranny is over and she's gonna work on fixing Inazuma, and then 2 minutes later I could activate the personal quest. That was supposed to be 3 months apart, so it feels a little weird.
That makes sense too.
And you can play things out of order, but yeah, and I think especially, again, I can only speak to American audiences because that's where I am, but I know it's not exclusive to America, of like, someone needs to suffer for it to feel like a just ending.
Right.
Justice has to come from suffering.
Right.
Because that's what punishment is. But it is like the resolution of Inazuma is like, what if like people could just stop dying? What if the suffering could stop?
Right, and
instead?
That would be enough for it to narratively create a resolution.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's really cool. I really liked Inazuma. People didn't like it, but I had the benefit of, again, playing it all at once instead of having to wait the months that would be between these quests.
The tyrant goddess needs her sweets now.
Yeah. She's cool. She's cool. A fun thing that the playable gods do also is when they use their visions, their hair glows. So that's nice.
That is a nice
I just think it's
addition.
Cool. Just so you know. And just don't forget about her.
Okay.
Oh wait. Caden.
Yeah.
I need him.
But it's not his time yet.
I'm writing her down.
You're just writing her down.
Sorry, his hat escaped.
His hat's always... Is he wearing pants? He's not wearing pants.
He's not wearing pants. I don't know where his pants are.
There you go.
What you got there? Oh, I see the resemblance.
Got him. But don't worry about him yet. He's just gonna sit here with me.
Okay.
No bonus points for guessing my favorite character. Anyway, just don't forget about her. This is Kokomi.
This is Kokomi. This is a she/her character. Is this a child or is this an adult?
This is an adult.
This is an adult. She seemingly has a rather aquatic theme. Like that kind of looks like the tendrils behind her seem very like beta fish like, and she has these like scallop looking like ruffles on her clothing. Right? Is that ears up there on her head, or is that like some kind of...
It's like a
clip?
Not a crown, but like
okay.
A circlet or adornment of some kind.
I swear to God, if this is like the water goddess or something, I mean, I am going to assign Hydro based on what I've seen. She seems, again, pleasant. Doesn't seem like she's super exuberant. Doesn't seem like she's like a boisterous character. But then, again, the other guy didn't seem... The dragon god of Earth didn't seem extremely talkative, but you said he had a lot to say.
He's a yapper,
So
yeah.
potentially, she will yap.
So she is Hydro. She was the leader of the resistance against the Tyrant Shogun.
Okay.
So it's she was in fact very boisterous. She had to be.
She is fish.
She is fish, but also it like took a lot out of her. There's like a little quest where you find her like asleep on top of her desk trying to do stuff where she's a gentle person at heart, and she had to be in charge of war, and she doesn't like that. She's a divine priestess for like one of the surviving indigenous religions in Inazuma, which
Mhm.
are all localized on this one island. I think her religion is based on a real religion. It's not just fish, but I don't know it offhand. Um,
She's more than fish.
but they have like a whole different worship that they don't worship the Raiden Shogun as God. They have their own religion, and that is part of like her fight there as well. And part of the resolution to Inazuma was inviting Kokomi to negotiations to like garner treaties that recognize her island as its own country,
Cool.
with partnership with Inazuma. And then she was like, "No, you can come to me actually," and they were like, "Okay." So that was cool as well. Good for her.
Nothing originally struck me about her design as somebody who could say it. However, leader of resistance is, I mean, that's super queer. On rules of intersectionality, that is queer. Surviving the divine priestess for the surviving indigenous religion in a region. That's awesome. So she can say it. Even if she can't, I'll allow it.
Her this is her best friend. He's a dog
That's very
guy.
cute. I do see that. That's adorable. I like his
He's
hair.
he's like the right hand in the resistance.
Yeah.
Goro.
Fish and dog.
Fish and dog, and he also knits sweaters for the local stray dogs.
Wow. That's adorable.
And he's afraid of a different character, but that's a whole other fun thing.
Yeah.
He's not in here. He's in honorable mentions, because there were too many characters.
Yes.
But I
There's
love
a
her.
lot of them.
Anyway,
Okay, she's definitely giving like evil, twisted, like I am going to, I don't know, tie your shoelaces together. Right? Like she's giving, and she like is giving like some kind of like beast in the background, if I'm reading that right. Kind of looks like a dragon or like energy that is assuming a nefarious form, which I just love a nefarious form. And they also it looks like it could be like, I don't know, foxtails emanating from her, perhaps. Um, hmm. Love her headdress. That is super cool. That reminds me of Beatles. Oh wait, let me look at my list of things again. I am looking now, just examining what we got in the background. Um, I do really like her design. I love the designs that have like a lot of like flowy stuff, which is most of them, but some of them don't have. Some of them are a bit more form fitting. Not that this isn't, but it has those tassels and things that are like hanging off of just like pieces of fabric.
what's fun in the game is usually stuff that hangs like that has physics to it as well, so you can like,
Oh yeah,
twirl, which
oh
is
that
fun.
is really cool. I mean the purple. The other one was Electro, and she was purple as hell.
True.
I don't recognize these symbols.
He's not good at keeping his clothes on. His pants have been gone for a while. They just come right off. So that's fine.
I'll give her Electro just because of the color association, but she is lovely in design.
She's Electro. She's a kitsune, and she's also the Raiden Shogun's familiar. So she's the one who helps you do all that. But she is very mischievous and sneaky. The dog boy is afraid of her. She is girl boss. She's the head shrine priestess, so she's like the head of the other religion. So her and Kokomi butt heads quite a bit. Um, she also owns and operates her own publishing company.
I like that a lot.
They call them light novels in the game, but it's like it's manga, basically.
Very cool.
Your
Do you desire this character?
I do.
Permanently?
Yeah. Yeah, I do love her a lot. Which is
She's
great.
really cool. And she's gorgeous. And I do love her hair, how it has like the almost like the fox ear like movement to it. Unless that is an ear.
It is. She does have fox ears.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well then, yes.
There's one thing not about her. I would never say anything about her piss me off, but there's one thing about her that pisses me off. Her like the way gameplay wise, the thing that she does. There's this thing in the game called iframes, which is I for invulnerability frame. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
literally a frame where you can't be hit.
Right.
her move should have one. It has one in the trailer for her. She uses
Interesting.
it narratively as if it does, but it does not in fact.
Does she have like a long animation for an attack
Yes.
that warrants the iframe?
Yeah, and her like skill is she like teleports a little bit away and like leaves a little thing.
Leaves a little present.
Leaves a little thing. Yeah. She's great. I like playing her because she's like on autopilot. She makes totems and then the totems shoot lightning at people for you. So that's really cool to me.
That is really cool. I do like that.
She's really fun. People don't like her.
I haven't met one that I don't like yet. So
Well, I only included the good ones. So there is
Wow,
one you'll meet
there's
that we
a lot
don't
going
like.
on here.
This is Tainari. This is Colette. She's not in here on her own, but
It's a friend, a buddy for
Yeah.
moral support. I will say Dendro like off the bat because of the wood and flower motifs.
I'll
that
give
are
you that
green.
one. He was the first Dendro character that we got.
Oh really? That's cute.
He was when we got Dendro added, and her actually. She was given to us for free, and then he was the first 5-star.
Nice. Are those bat ears?
They are another type. He's like a fennec fox, right?
Oh,
They-
okay. Yeah, I see that too. There's so many colors going on here. There's a lot of colors. They're like, how about every color? Like, was there a reason for that red stripe on the pants? Like, it is very fun.
for fun and flavor.
Yeah, he seems
To let
like very
predators know he's
likable.
venomous.
He had a lot was placed on his shoulders, literally and metaphorically, as the first Dendro character. 5 stars. So he definitely has a tragic backstory, and he I'll rate him as pleasant, perhaps when you speak to him. Does seem like there's like the shadow of death behind his eyes, though.
I think pleasant, but the shadow of death on his eyes is very very accurate.
Yeah, and he's cute. He's adorable.
Does he get to say it?
Look at the bit.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the
Look at the bob.
Yeah, he gets to say it.
So.
Oh, and I just realized that was a tail too.
Yes, he does
So
have a
I see the
tail.
foxtail.
He's in. They had to change his voice actor because of allegations. That was a whole thing. It was really bad. Anubis ass. That's Sino. A lot of people ship them. I'm a lot of people. Sino is just a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. That's
Yeah.
Sino's whole thing is he's
Wow.
a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. And he makes puns
He's
all the
also
time.
an Egypt reference.
Yes. So they're from the Dendro area, which is Sumeru. And I say this on a later slide, but Sumeru is based on ancient Egypt, ancient one other place, and also Persia. Ancient Egypt, ancient India, and Persia all at once. They all have to share. And you might be noticing another problem with them being based on that as well. But at least Sino's a little bit dark. But Sino makes puns, and
Just a little bit dark.
Tainari
About like me, shade.
pretty much, and he like lives and works in the desert fully. So you know,
And that's the Dendro area of the world?
Yeah.
So the tree place is the desert? That is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Some of
that's a
it,
bit
yeah.
That's a bit of like a twist on how fantasy usually deals with trees.
so there's like a rainforest
Right, like,
area,
make
and then
them
there's
there.
another there's a rainforest area, and there's another desert area. Dendro isn't just like plant nature. It also
Oh, it's
it does
all-
seem
okay,
to be a
okay.
lot of other nature as well. And also wisdom, and they have the university. So all the
Oh, I
Sumeru
like that.
characters went to college, which was really cool. So he's a naturalist and forest ranger. I almost put it here that I'm like,
He's
this
a
is the
degree.
character that you would be if you were in Genshin. But he does have a degree, and he's a naturalist and forest ranger. So now he's like in charge of the forest rangers. He's in the rainforest, making sure that people are safe and teaching people about things. So he has like the polite and like cheerful teaching tone, but you know, the eyes of death of the usual teacher. Colette, he basically ends up adopting Colette. She has a chronic illness that he helps her with, and
Aw.
he teaches her how to be a ranger so that she feels like she's like doing something and not just like dying.
I like look him ears. I do agree.
Yeah.
Look him ears.
Look him ears. Everyone likes him.
He was hit by lightning.
Yeah, he was hit by so everyone likes him in college. He's like, I was very popular in college because everyone likes my ears inhale, but it's like annoying because I don't want pets. I'm trying to study.
It's like a microaggression when they're like, "Can I pet your ears?" and nail?"
But like everyone loves him, and he's like he's like nice. So he's not gonna tell him to fuck off. He took a lightning strike directly for his friends, but he doesn't remember how he got the wound. Wacky.
So sad.
I'll explain it. Don't worry. And as I mentioned before stream, we were talking a little bit about
guy,
this.
yeah, who does the spread out.
He does the arrow spread, so I don't have to aim, which is really nice for me. I'm really bad at aiming. Sino is not in here either, but he's Electro as well. And he also went to college. They all went to college. This is Nahida. This is a child.
I really like the colors. Green and gold is like my favorite IRL color combo, so I dig this design. I like how she's wearing like bloomers.
Yeah, got little pantaloons under there.
Yeah, and I see Dendro because I do see the symbol above her head, and also the everything else. The elf ears also gives it away a little bit, like all fantasy references Tolkien in some aspect. All
she does make the
fantasy
swing on an
is
idle
dramatic.
animation and like swings on it, which is really cute.
That is adorable.
Would you like to divine any backstory things?
Tragic. I'll guess tragic. I will. What is going on with her hair? Is she like growing leaves out of her head, or is that like a
She has like one leaf on a vine that's like
wrapped into
one of her braids,
okay,
and then she's
okay.
got like a side pony going on.
That is cute. Very cute. Did we already meet the god of Dendro?
We have not.
I feel like she's a good contender for it based on the glowingness and the fact that she is like a impetuous, silly child, but perhaps has caused genocide.
Dendro is also the element for wisdom, so it is common also to depict like the god of wisdom as a child.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
God as well. She is God again. She was an adult. There was an adult version of her. I don't think it was her exactly, but a Dendro god before her who was an adult who like backstory things ended up her life got like consumed and then she made the seed that became Nahida, and then the administrators were evil, a thing that we know very well. And they locked her up and were like, we're just not gonna have a god of wisdom and people will worship the college. And we were like, okay. So she has some of that. Yeah, why is she white though?
She has no melanin. And that's odd because I do see I'm clocking the countries that her region is inspired by, and while they have ranges of how melanated skin tone is, this was a perfect opportunity to make her rather dark brown skin.
Right, she's like the god of this area, which is because people like Nailu is another character that people were like. Nailu is very Persian based. She's based around Persian belly dancing. And she's also light-skinned, and people were like, oh, whatever, but Nailu is based on a specific dancer, and that dancer is light-skinned. And that's like, fine. And Persia has a wide range. Fine.
It feels like there's these types of excuses for every single character
right.
that is not slightly brown.
Right. Hello, and what makes it crazy is there's a quest where you have to break her out of the jail that the college administrators put her in. So
the adjunct office.
Yeah. Little boy helps you and is like, I'll dress as Nahida so that they think that she got away and they'll chase me and then you can go break in.
Oh my God.
And he's a dark-skinned boy. And he puts on her outfit and it's like,
hey, you. you're the god.
We haven't done Natlin yet. Will, is Raiden Shogun still your favorite, or is Malvika like above that right now? Will is in chat now.
Hi, Will.
She is very important to my favorite character's redemption arc. She like pulls him into the redemption arc and guides him and remains a close friend. Not that her story is dependent on him. It's just I love him and she did some cool stuff. In terms of an Archon rating or like in general your favorite character, I had Hu Tao was one of your favorites, and who's your favorite right now then? I have Hu Tao. Who's your favorite character?
Blue.
She's blue.
So much blue. A lot of the characters are blue.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to Farina yet, but that's so fair.
Oh wow, okay. So sleepy girl.
She is sleepy.
She's sleepy. She's so eepy. She's so Dragon Ball Z coded. What is that? A bubble? A bubble with the
She
star?
makes orb, yeah.
She makes orbs? Okay, orb maker.
She is also in college.
She's also in college. Well, that's why she's so eepy. 'cause
Right.
she's
Yeah.
exhausted. Really beautiful design. Again, I did the accent with the gold and then the blue and the white. It's just. It's
I'm just obsessed with her design. She's another like she's
she
not
is cryo because it's telling me.
Yeah. She's not a like
Sleep.
yeah, she's not a significant character in like much of the large story, but I just think she's so beautiful. And she makes a shield, which is really cute. She like goes to sleep in a little bubble,
Wait,
and it's very cute.
Well, real quick though, like the way. Okay, the way a lot of like Eastern media portrays disability is like sleep disorder. She's sleeping. That the kid has OCD. He's asymmetrical. Like,
she actually her sleep disorder is actually like a thing that you play with in the game.
oh, is it?
She because she's in college and she's like, I'm failing my sleep disorder.
She needs to go to the office, the professor's offices.
For real.
I would definitely work with her. I'm like, you have narcolepsy. I will work with you.
She like can't stay awake, and part of it's because it is fantasy sleep disorder. When she sleeps, sometimes there is a different version of her that's more confident and mysterious who will wake up, and that way she's not actually getting REM sleep. So she's like exhausted because this other version of her is running around trying to finish her homework.
That is really interesting. I won't lie.
We don't actually know a ton about her. She studies the stars. That's cool. That's cool for her.
She's like Renala, if I'm remembering it right, in Elden Ring. She was also she was like a dean of the School of Magic or whatever, or like she something up there, or a stand-in for that, and she had a similar star themed blue like sleep vibe going on. She's also EP.
I just love the stars.
Yeah.
Please post VOD. I want to know the opinions. Yeah. I'm gonna try to make this one a video as well, and I'll send you the slides, Will, so you can see them after. Are you good, babe?
Well, I'm trying to get out so I can put our food up, and also.
Oh, I can move over. So
you could have used your people worse.
Well, I thought I could just slide through there, and it turns out I cannot just slide through
I
there.
forgot to finish my food. I am gonna do that. You can move back after I have moved back. Actually, I haven't moved back yet. Hold on. Okay.
You gotta
Here, it's like a puzzle.
It is. It's slide.
Just watch your
another
feet.
sliding puzzle.
Yeah.
There you go. Just be careful with the thing on the floor.
I'll go put your food up.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You got it. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this one. I like the. I do gravitate towards more like color cohesive designs. I feel.
She just has such a beautiful design.
And EP College Girl resonates with me. I love that hair.
With the Sapporo's on.
Let me take a look at that while I'm eating.
while you munch. I love she's got this like stained glass thing going on with her skirt that I really love in design as well.
I love that too. I love how she's obscuring her element. Usually they have it above their heads.
So I will reveal to you the trick. Usually they have it somewhere else as well. In fact, a couple of times they have been wearing it like front and center, and you
really?
didn't notice. Yeah. I actually don't think you can see hers. Hers might be on her back.
Well, that's rude.
But the visions are physical items that they wear.
The visions are okay.
That do have the element on them.
They have that symbol on them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So like hers, I think I don't see, but there was one like
We're
hers is on
making
the earring.
How could I possibly see that?
That you couldn't have seen. Hers Hydro is right there on her.
Okay.
And
give you that one.
this one was also very funny to me.
I do see it.
So I was like, I'll tell you this later, because otherwise it'll kind of make the game a little trivial, but that's okay.
But not her though.
No.
She doesn't have it out in the open. Love the colors. It is giving like old broken down temple, church, fantasy, stained glass window.
That is very insightful.
Yeah, is she a temple? She is a temple that has been given the form of a young woman.
That would be awesome. That
I
would
feel
be
like
a
that
sick
wouldn't
character.
be out of place.
No, they totally would do that. No, it hasn't happened yet, but
Yeah, I did not notice the badges. They're a little faint. Hmm. Like she could be cryo, but I feel like I'm reading too much into the coloration. Feed my dog alarm. Someone else will take care of it.
Hopefully someone else has the alarm.
Let's see. She's got a lot of X's everywhere. None of these are X's. Lots of X's. And I bet at least some of them were women, so she can say it. I love this little like flower design on her, like,
Yeah.
because that kind of reminds me of like those like beads, you know, that are like kind of three-dimensional, where they're like sewn together and they're like plastic or you know,
Yeah.
ceramic or something.
I'm obsessed with her. I love her.
Okay, I will give her see, now that you said that they're physically on them, now I'm like,
Well, you can't see
scouring
hers.
Are you sure? I feel like you're just throwing me off.
No, I don't think I see hers. It must be on her back.
All right. Well, because of the because I think she's a temple, I'll assign her Animo for. Okay.
That was correct.
Yay.
I love her very much. People are mean for no reason. People are mean because she's
They don't like her?
a little bit bitchy, a little bit, very little bit. People hate a woman who is just slightly snappy toned with you.
You didn't watch Pluribus, right?
I did not.
Because the main character
But we were
is
talking about this last time.
a tactless,
Yeah.
like self-interested lesbian writer, and I love her.
She's a professor.
So I love this character. She's a professor, and she's a little bit of a bitch, and I love her.
She's a professor at the university. She teaches architecture and like puzzle architecture. She got trapped in a.
So she is a temple. She was trapped in a temple.
She got trapped in the puzzle temple for 100 years, and she was kept in stasis, and nobody knows how. And then she came out, and she's like,
yeah.
"You can
That's why she
refer
can
to
say
me. I am now your elder, and you can refer to me as Granny." And that's because
I must have said that to my students at some point.
she's like, people can't know that I have emotions about this thing because she's still like in her 20s or whatever.
It's relatable.
And she do be knowing it all, and she knows that she knows it all, and that's why people hate her. Because I love her though.
She's hitting all of the marks. She is checking all the boxes for me.
And she's a short girl.
And she's a short girl. She might be my favorite so far.
Sorry, I think I can get over there.
Are you sure?
Your cup.
Oh, huh. I
No,
got
you're
back.
good. I can get over there now.
Are you
I'm not
sure?
carrying food.
I believe in you. Please don't die or damage my belongings.
Um,
The first one's more important than the second one, obviously.
I mean,
You have to choose, but yeah, I love her.
Yeah, I like her lots.
She's also like, she was a support built for my favorite character, so she works on a team with him really well. This is all Hytham.
Book reading, knowledge. Really love the color coordination here. Something about like the gold accents again. I just love gold accents on cool colors. Black just goes with everything. He's got like really homosexual looking gloves, glove sleeves, which I dig.
I'm laughing because I remembered what happened when I was making his slide.
Okay, certainly he must have some indication of what he is. What is your orientation, sir?
I think I managed to crop it out in this case.
Holy shit.
But that's okay. Trust your gut on this one.
Trust my gut. Well, move your fucking head so I can see what that is. Which one was wisdom?
Dendro.
I'm gonna go Dendro anyway, based on the color green. But he is reading, and that seems wise to me. And because of his sleeves, he can say it. And I'm sure somebody he loved died.
Yeah, all true. He is Dendro. Unpure thoughts about him only. He's a scribe at the university, which is like, he's literally a scribe. Part of what he does is take notes for like the meeting. He doesn't
that.
teach,
I
but
do
he does
too.
like generally work there. He's not like he is now actually he's now like the headmaster of the school or whatever he of the school, and he doesn't like that. He's like it's just a temporary position for somebody else to take it.
Mm-hmm.
But he went against the rest of the administration to like free the actual God of Wisdom.
Yeah.
He seems like a bitch, and he is a bitch, but he like really cares about people, but like in a real way, where he's like, I don't care if I hurt your feelings. Like, I did go scour this graveyard for hours to find like your dead grandmother's ring that you lost, though. So here you go.
That's really nice.
Noise canceling head. Legitimately, they are actually in canon. Noise canceling
okay.
headphones.
You know he does have autism.
He never goes anywhere without a book. He loves talking. He loves knowledge and hates talking to people. He doesn't joke. No one can tell when he's being sarcastic. He was lovingly raised by his grandmother.
Very sweet.
And he's like normal.
Is he okay? He's having like a little bit of a.
This was an act as part of saving Nihida.
Oh, okay. So he's a good actor too.
Yeah, he had to pretend to be possessed by the thing so that he could knock something over so that he could steal it. It was a whole thing. He has a line where he's like, "I'm just a feeble scholar. I couldn't possibly help you, but like,
your arm,
your arm, sir." Anyway, that's Kaveh. They're roommates.
They can say it.
They're roommates.
5 feet apart. Oh god.
This is Caden's favorite.
That's
is
also
Kaveh.
my favorite.
His voice actor is also fantastic.
He's so funny. He streams and he'll stream Genshin, and anytime he almost makes a joke about these two being together, he's like, "Whoever's is gonna come break my kneecaps. I have to shut up."
He's also people were mean about his voice, but I really like Kaveh's voice acting because he has a very like animated
He does look
speaking
like
style. Like
He's
he,
the guy.
I diagnose him with blonde man.
yeah, he is the blonde man.
Honestly, there aren't that many blonde men in Genshin.
He actually I don't think Kaveh's a professor, but he's also connected to the university. He's a architect.
I love how this university like their faculty is populated by these like 20-somethings. Like it's very relatable.
Oh, I didn't put it here, but Alhaitham may or may not also be the original god of the desert. That like the Dendro god like ended up working with, but there's so many things that point to it, but then it feels like they were going to reveal something and they ended up dropping that story point, so it's never resolved. So there's nothing that textually connects Alhaitham to Deshret, who's the king of the desert, but all of the motifs are there. So anyway, Kaveh, which is this guy, is so selfless that he is penniless, because if anybody needs money, he just like unhands his whole wallet, despite being a very renowned architect. So he lives with Alhaitham rent-free as a favor that Alhaitham is doing for him. A situation they allegedly both hate, but Alhaitham constantly sabotages Kaveh's attempts to move out, and Kaveh turned down a huge cash prize that would also have let him move out. And if you're talking to both of them alone, they have nothing but kind things to say about each other. Kaveh has an animation where he's looking for his keys and then he sighs because he's like, I must have forgotten them again. Alhaitham has his keys in a different animation.
I mean, it writes itself. Nothing needs to be said. I see the vision. I see the story. Beautiful.
I didn't plan to go on this whole like tangent about Kaveh, but I was then making Alhaitham, and then I was like, and then also Kaveh. Anyway, now we can talk about him again. You remember him?
I believe I said he could say it because of his ear and his hair.
Yeah.
His one earring.
Would you like to guess his element
Oh shit.
and other story elements?
I feel like I've seen this type of outfit on others before, where it's very like, it's like Gortash plus knight armor fused into one extremely homosexual design.
Yeah,
True.
that's fair and valid.
What you're missing in this picture, a little bit lower, he's got like a chest harness.
Sorry. Love that. Is that what the straps are?
Yeah.
He's got straps, he's got one earring. He's a lesbian.
I mean,
I do see red. The last guy who was really fucking red was Pyro. So I could guess Pyro on the basis of being red. Hair is red. Earring is red, most important part. Other shit is red.
So,
Not super strong, but I don't want to guess Cryo because I really don't think he is, so I'll guess Pyro.
well, he's Hydra.
Of course.
Although, to be fair, he does use Electro for a little bit as well. He's one of the special guys who gets to use both. But not
Nice.
when you get to play him, only when he's fighting against you.
Oh.
He's like a weapons expert, and he uses the bow specifically because it's the weapon that he's the worst with, and he needs a challenge. He's like kind of a feral beast a little bit. He needs to be fighting all the time. He's part of this secret endgame organization from Shesnaya, which is the Cryo place, which is the last place we haven't gone to yet, which is why we don't know anything about what Cryo represents.
Gotcha.
He's the Fatui Harbingers, which are like the super tough.
So Genshin isn't over? Like it's not?
Correct.
Oh. And when will this Cryo place release?
We're in a secret surprise extra region right now.
Oh.
And it
very
should
fun.
be after that.
Oh no, that's sad.
And then who knows what'll happen, but
Tries to blow up China.
he does try to blow up China. He tries to blow up Leeway,
Yeah.
because he's trying to get the thing that represents the god power. And then somebody else gets it anyway. He has a lot of siblings, and he's from a poor family, and that's kind of like how he got involved with the Fatui, is to get a better life for them. He always brings home toys.
That is very sweet.
His family doesn't know what he does.
They don't know that he's in the gang.
Yeah, he
Organized
is
crime
like
syndicate.
very feral. He also pops up like all the time, in a lot of places. This is his boss fight. Also, when he was a child, he fell into the abyss, which is like hell. So
I was in hell when I was a child.
He's also my favorite.
he is also Caden's favorite.
He is really cool. This was unexpected. I didn't expect him to be purple.
I needed to move him later because I was like looking at the release order, and I'm like, he doesn't sound like a character that they would have released that early. Like he's got so much going on that it sounds like a character from like later in their development. Because early on they would make characters and like, this is the character simple little thing, and it's like cool. And not that the characters don't have depth, but like if they had a lot of stuff going on, they were like really important to the plot and stuff. And then he's got a lot going on. So I had to move down.
There was a lot going on here.
He got thrown back into the abyss recently, and I don't think we've gotten him back yet.
They just dipped him back in the abyss.
He like literally gets like tossed by someone. It's a lot.
Does he come out looking like this?
He does do this sometimes. Using this form hurts him, but he does use it anyway.
Oh.
He doesn't really care about self-preservation.
Does feel like drag.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Yeah.
Like it isn't drag, but it's in the spirit of it because like
Emotionally.
yeah.
So this guy.
That's your little guy.
That's my little. I got him right here. Here's my little guy. He doesn't have pants. He's supposed to have pants.
I don't
Lost his
see his
pants.
pants over
His
here.
pants fall off his little body a lot.
We could get him a little
That's
Velcro
sad.
dot and would solve that.
Yeah.
problem.
So this is the one that I actually don't have words on because I'm just gonna have to talk at you a bit. I already told you a little bit about this guy. This is my favorite character. This is Scaramouche. He's a puppet. The Raiden Shogun made him.
Oh.
He was the first attempt at making a body for her to put her like soul in so that she wouldn't die.
She was like, no, actually, I want one with tits.
Well, no, he didn't have a gender when she made him, and he decided that he was a man later.
Oh, okay.
And I have a lot
That's
of feelings
interesting.
about that.
Yeah, I can see. That's cool.
But she rejected him as a host for her like god power because the first thing he did when he was created was cry. So
Like a baby?
she thought that he was too weak to hold the power, and she just like abandoned him. And he like lived among people for a bit, and then a bunch of fucked up stuff happened to him, and he ends up joining the Fatui Harbingers as like a big strong evil guy to try to steal
not
her
look big.
power again.
He
Because
looks rather small.
he is very small. He's short as well.
He's short as well. I love that.
Because he feels owed her power, so he tries to help them overthrow her to steal it.
Of course.
It doesn't work, and he gets like big brain cracked, and then he has a whole redemption arc, and he erases himself from everyone's memory because he doesn't want to exist anymore. So he actually tries to undo his whole being, and then when he emerges
so
from that
sad.
place, he's like, oh, that just erased everyone's memory of me and not actually me, and I guess that's fine. Actually, I can just do that. And now he goes to college.
Now he goes to...
He's a poli-sci major.
Okay. I just love this, like, we inflicted suffering on tons of people and groups, and then it's like, well, I'm done with that, and I am literally erasing that, and I am now in school. I am now a humanities major.
Yeah. He is the one who struck Tainari with lightning, but because he erased the world's memory of him, Tainari doesn't know where he got the wound from. He's
Well,
goes
lightning can come from other places.
but he like literally struck him with lightning. He's also Scaramouche, which is also funny, and they do reference the song by Queen in his trailers a lot, which is really funny.
That's cool.
A lot of stuff happened to him that it looks like he was very obviously manipulated by one of the other Fatui harbingers to make him malleable for his purposes. And he kind of finds that out and is like, oh, then actually all the anger I've had at other people is actually just that guy's fault, and I should actually like humanity. And it's like a switch. He's like, oh, actually, that's fine. He still feels a lot of his pain. It's really interesting, the stuff going on with... I was telling you the stuff about Durin, because one of the things that hurt him, that pushed him towards where he is there's a child that he like gets very close to who gets sick and dies.
That's sad.
And he, in his own childlike mind, was like, he abandoned me when he died.
That's
So
really sad.
now he's like getting close to other people again, and it's obvious that is always like
I mean, he's kind
a
of like...
thing on his mind.
Is he not like literally like a child? I mean, how long ago was he created?
Hundreds of years ago.
Oh, okay.
Or 100 years ago. I don't know. He's an adult, or he's written like an adult. So after he erases himself and he's like, actually, I'm gonna be new, and he also helps you.
I'm normal now.
He helps you
I would like love.
make right a thing that he set in motion. He was Scaramouche. His unit is called Wanderer, and you get to name him and put in his name. And I very lovingly picked a name for him, but a lot of people called him Baby Girl. What's interesting is he doesn't let you put in a name he's already had. So if you try to put in Scaramouche, he says that he doesn't want to. He needs a new start and no connection to that name. So there is I was sending you screenshots of stuff about names last night from Genshin. That was about Durin. So a lot of that stuff comes from him as well, and I think it's really cool. And I love him, and he's got a whole thing. He gets a vision.
He has big hats.
He does have big
Love
hat.
big hats.
People in the college call him Hat Guy, and he lets them do that.
And people are mad
You
about
could
it.
name him that.
You could name him that as well. What's really funny is in Spanish, he's Senor Sombrero, and that's very funny. It works a little better in Spanish than it does in English. But he has like a whole thing where he has to like accept the grief of his past and like start to move past the pain to be his own person, since he's always been a puppet for someone else.
Right.
Either for the Raiden Shogun, and then for this other evil guy, and then for this other evil guy, but again. So now he's finally choosing to be his own person, and part of that is one of the things the other evil guy made him do was burn up the thing that was his heart. So he gets the vision, and it like takes the place of his heart.
Wow.
And
There's
it's
a lot
cool.
going on.
He's still kind of a bitch. He does the little like to things, and he's like,
that's cute though.
he's
I could
like-
never be mad at that.
I don't want to talk about mushy feelings. Like, I like you. Why do we have to be mushy about it? Shut up. Like he's very,
He also has tism.
yeah, very tsundere and everything. But I love him. I'm so obsessed with him. It took forever for him to be a playable character. He's been a character who's been here from the beginning,
Oh,
and
interesting.
I was very excited. And I love him, and that's him. I'm very normal about the symbolism and like the there's a whole thing that he goes through his mind, and he like has to be the one who catches him. Like he has to be the one who's there for him, and I the themes, the symbolism.
Yeah. That's so sad. It's
I'm
his
emotional about it.
self-reliance and also his abandonment when he was just created for doing what every newborn baby does.
Right. She was like, this one's got feelings. Ew. But she doesn't think
He also
of him.
has the gay gloves.
Yeah.
He's-
She doesn't, Raiden Shogun doesn't like think about him as like she was thinking about her task and making a body,
yeah.
and then he had his own stuff going on, and she was like, okay, not useful for me then, and like she's never thought about him again. So
Wow.
he has all this like emotion about her, and she's not thinking about him at all, which is like also emotional.
Yeah.
Nihida is also there for him, and he does also like call the player character or friend as well. But we're the only people who like us and Nihida are the only people who actually remember who he is. But he is making friends in college, and Durin is his friend as well.
What's happening to his organs?
That you mean?
Yeah, what's going on here?
That's the this version of him that he's catching, and it's falling into
okay.
him.
Oh, I see
and
it now.
It's his heart burning up, and I love him. So these guys are Linny and Lynette.
Are these twins?
Yeah. Does that scare you?
No, you know what? I respect all kinds.
Blonde twins are allowed.
Yeah,
Bree says.
blonde twins have rights.
Some.
Yeah, and they look like performers. I mean, they're very clearly giving performance. They look like they're on a stage. There's confetti. They seem very they seem happy with that. I'm not sure if they're in fact forced to perform. One has a really cool hat. The other has that's ears, right? Those are animal
She
ears?
does have cat ears, yeah.
Wait.
And a tail. They are twins, and only she is a cat girl. Correct.
So it's something other than genetics that. Well, it's genetics, but it's not.
I think it was a
it's not
personal flight to
hereditary,
me.
or is it like a recessive gene?
Right.
These are not identical twins.
Maybe Draft is trans, and it's only on the X. You need 2 X's to activate the cat genes.
It could be. It could be. Yeah.
They hate me specifically.
True.
What is behind them? What is that?
It's like a big tank of water.
Big tank of water.
They are magicians.
Yes, they do. They are giving magician. That's what I meant when I said performer.
They're definitely up there with my like top faves.
Yeah.
I love them. They're not very good units, but I don't let that stop me.
I'm trying to see like where on your body is your symbol.
I did try to avoid putting those images in. I just think it's funny when I didn't that you didn't notice anything.
I didn't think that they would be so like bold about it. It's like the pride flag. They have water in the background. I don't think that's enough though. That really doesn't seem like it's enough. This is one of the ones that I can't grasp. A thread of theme or element. I'm like looking like really closely at their bodies. I don't
Me too.
see it. Don't see it. I'm like looking at their little buttons and like maybe there's like a tiny little like something in there. Because this is a mystery to me, I am going with a mystery cryo.
Okay, for both of them?
Oh my god. Are you serious right now? They're not the same. The way you said that, they can't be the same.
They do not have to be.
They don't have to be. Now I'm seeing the blue and the turquoise and the red differences between them. And this has failed me in the past, but I refuse to be like red is pyro, so I will give the he him pyro.
All right.
She can have cryo.
Close. He is pyro.
He is pyro.
She's anima.
Okay.
They're twins and magicians. They frequently have to wear each other's clothes as part of their act.
I'm gonna be controversial and say because of that they cannot say it.
But look at him.
Only he
look
can
at her.
say it. If she was in fact wearing, if they were in drag and she was wearing his clothes, then she could say it.
Yeah, she's dressed as him before. They
Fine.
both had to
Okay,
switch.
then they can say it.
As part of, they do a lot of like trap and escape illusions. They are orphans who were raised in a special home owned by the Fatui to be spies for the Fatui. So they are super evil. They're our friends, and they do like apologize after they almost do a coup. But they help stop other bad stuff.
Yeah.
They're fun.
They're
Both autistic. They are in my heart. She literally is like, I have to activate social mode to be able to have the energy to talk to you.
I understand.
And she like will say out loud like standby mode deactivated and stuff. She's not a robot. She just talks like that.
She just does that.
Yeah.
Okay, that is autism.
Lenny does most of the talking for their whole family because he's like he's got like the verbal autism.
Have you read or watched Black Butler? because
Yeah.
they're okay. So like this is giving the circus arc where those characters were like all like abused orphans and shit like that, but then they had to go in these little funny outfits and like perform to
Yeah.
survive.
They do like performing.
And they also kill people.
They do also kill people. They
They
like
do kill as
performing.
well. Well, they're part of a syndicate.
Yeah.
So it's vocational hazard.
Yeah. They're really fun and I love them.
They're cute.
Their units are not good, but I don't care. They're fun. He does turn into a little cat as part of one of his attacks.
Okay.
And
I won't unpack that
and it
because like
explodes.
she has the cat parts, but he can turn into a cat.
She also.
Or is that an illusion of his? Where he literally turns into a cat.
No, it's probably an illusion. It like explodes in fireworks. I don't know.
Oh.
There's a lot going on, but they're really cool and I love them. This is Fremine.
There's so much blue.
Yeah.
This is very extremely water themed. So if this isn't hydro, then actually wait, I have to look at this a little closer because you said there was these elements and stuff. That doesn't look like anything though, right? That just looks like an atom, like a
The symbol on
Yeah,
the
it's like a
diving
sh-
helmet is just I don't know what it is, but
okay. And that's the same as the thing on his little.
yeah.
Okay.
For the house, sure.
This one does give like sailor/diver theme, of course. That helmet reminds me of one that I have in No Man's Sky for my character.
That's fair.
He's like a little steampunk penguin, which I mean, that cannot deny that is adorable. Is this a he him?
Yes.
Okay.
He's one of my top favorites because I'm just so obsessed with his design. He's so baby. He's not a baby. He's an adult, but
he's baby.
But
yeah.
I want to squish his face.
Right.
He is Linny Lynette's other sibling.
Oh, okay.
But he's
like, I'm not doing that shit, though.
He's their younger sibling.
Oh, but he doesn't perform. He doesn't do magician
Correct.
stuff. He just goes in the water,
Yeah.
like James Cameron.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then he's an orphan too, and maybe he feels sad about his siblings. I don't know. I mean, nothing's giving that he's also in the syndicate, but maybe he is. I will give him hydro, and if it's not, then I will pass away.
So it's cryo.
I will pass away.
But I specifically picked this one because I knew it would be.
You knew it would
mean.
be up. Yeah. No, that is me as well.
He is also a spy. All of them were in the orphan house where they were trained to be spies, so he is also a spy.
He's also a spy.
As part of that. He's a diver, and he makes toys and robots like his little penguin friend.
Oh, that's adorable.
He's so shy that he frequently cannot speak at all, and will hide in his helmet, and then Linny will speak for him. He named the little penguin robot, who is also identified as his best friend, after his favorite character in a book about how there's a bird who always felt like he was different from everyone, and was upset that they couldn't figure out flying like other birds it easily could. And then the bird figures out that he's a penguin, so he swims really good. And Frem was talking about how, to him, what stood out in the book is that the character was really lonely for a lot of his life. So he named the little robot he made after the character so they could keep each other company.
That is adorable.
Needless to say, more often. Yeah, of the three siblings, he's my favorite of them. I'm just, I love him. People ship him with Durin on people, because Fremine loves fairy tales and stuff, and Durin's the dragon. I already told you about Durin, so that's why he's not here, but
I do remember that.
I think it'd be good.
I do like him a lot.
I think they could sit in comfortable silence together.
They definitely could.
This is Arlecchino.
Wow, bad bitch. The heels, giving. The weapons look like they're made of blood. That's very cool. The fit, iconic. I have to analyze every inch of her body now to see. Her head's in the way again. That's really fun. But actually, she's got a that looks like pyro on her back.
She is wearing the vision.
She is wearing it. Okay, so clocked.
Good job.
Titty window is fantastic. I have no complaints. She can say it. I think she hurts people. She looks like she's been hurt though.
I think those things are frequently true at the same time.
Yeah, right. I mean, I've said that for pretty much every character, and I think they
In
do
real
it
life
very
as
well.
well.
Yeah. I like the design going down her spine as well. That's so cool.
She's super cool. She was also like a really highly anticipated character being playable. She was a villain for a long time. She's in charge of the orphanage that trains the spies.
Oh wow, okay.
So she's in charge of them. She's also French, but we don't hold that against her. She has royal blood from the ancient civilization that's like at the core of the mystery, but not like the main group. She has royal blood from the group that those people were genociding with the Crimson Moon. I don't think she technically has to use the vision. I think technically her power comes from the Crimson Moon, but she does have pyro. She makes the orphans call her father, not mother. They call her father. Need I say more?
No. I get it.
Also, Scythe. Need I say more?
The Scythe is really awesome.
Yeah, she's technically evil, but she does frequently pause evil to have tea with the girlies.
She has with the girlies.
We count as the girlies as well. It's pretty great.
She's really cool. I have no complaints.
She did also kill. She sends them on. She sends the orphans on missions, that are sometimes not so savory.
Oh yeah.
Because they're to spy and to like get stuff.
The evil syndicate orphanage sometimes does unsavory.
Yeah, but so basically, Lynette gets sent as when Lynette was underage as an escort to this rich guy's house because she needed to get information, and the guy hurt Lynette, and Lynette came back and told Arlecchino, and Arlecchino fucking eviscerated the guy.
Girl.
So that's like a key thing we learn about her. That's like, all right. Because she
can't be all bad.
She's big and scary for a lot, and it's like she is like her relationship with the siblings is obviously complicated, and there's obviously manipulation and transactional stuff, but they are like, no, we do trust her with our lives, and like she cares about us in her way and stuff, and we're like, that's insane though. She makes you do things, and Lynette's like, I watched her kill a guy for me, so actually I won't question her. It's like, all right. That's fair.
I do love like big scary woman. Like that is one of like small man, big woman is kind of like my thing.
Yeah,
so
I do
appreciate a woman in what appears to be kind of like a tailcoat going on here. That is super cool.
It's very cool. Her stuff is awesome, and she was heavily involved in. She was like set up like she was the villain, and then there was a bait and switch in one of the areas.
Love that.
And it wasn't like what she was doing wasn't of concern and wasn't scary, but it was like suddenly there was something else to deal with, and she was like, I'll help you deal with that. And you're like, I don't know what this will cost me later, but we do need help, so okay. And she like keeps showing up to be like, I'll do this thing that's scary, and you're like, why? And she's like, that's none of your business. And you're like, okay.
All right.
I guess that's true.
Fair enough. More blue.
Yeah, this is Nervalette. They pronounce it with an R in the game, and there's no R there.
No R.
It's French. He's French.
I won't hold that against him.
It's kind of you.
I dig a dropped hairline. And pale hair is very cool, silvery hair. Lots of blue, again, going on.
He's one of my faves as well. And he is a good unit for once. So.
For once, your favorite is actually functional. I'm looking at his body.
Me too.
I mean, like it's blue, you know. It just seems like, but that tricked me up a couple times, and I actually will continue to fall for that until the end of the slideshow.
It is usually true, to be fair.
I mean,
Lizzie likes Novelat as well. Oh, Kaden, you don't know what I put in for him because you weren't there when I did these signs.
No.
I'll assign water, hydro. Because his head's blocking the thing, and I can't really, like, make out if there's any, items on him that have his pride element.
and can he say it, and do you want to assign him any backstory things?
Yeah, so he, so this bullshit going on here with the ruffles does, in fact, mean he can say it. He seems to be an authority figure. He has a walking stick, but I am not sure if he's just doing that to be cool or if he is disabled and relies on it as a mobility aid. Seems pretty tall.
He is tall. Yeah.
Well, like the walking stick seems a bit tall to use as an aid, but perhaps not. Maybe he's just kind of holding it out a bit. Maybe that's what I'm saying. And or that's his weapon. He might kill people with that. I'll go with that actually. The
That's fair.
hair like a little flipped up by the ear. That makes him gay. And he's got a pointed ear as well. That's really cool. I think he has been hurt in the past.
So he is Hydro. So he wasn't originally the god of Hydro. Well, okay, he was originally the god of Hydro. He was originally the god of Hydro. Yeah, the Hydro area is France. And then he lost it, and now he has it again. So he is currently the god of Hydro. He is one of the original elemental dragons who like ruled
Of course.
that area
Yeah.
before the gods of the visions took over. The previous god who had that title like hit the whole story quest built up to that character giving him back his title as like the this is what is just in this moment is giving that back to you when it was taken from you.
And that is the one of the themes of Hydra, right? You said
Yes.
that was justice.
Yeah, Hydra is justice. So he's the chief justice and like the head active judge.
Is he wait? So he was the I see it like the elemental dragon. Is he been reinstated also as like a vision god? Is he like the god of?
Yes, now he's also the
Okay,
like,
okay. So that's really cool.
yeah, he's a water sommelier. He talks about how different water tastes different things, and that matters to him a lot. There was a whole big scene that makes me cry still that I've included, where the big like climax of the story is the whole France area was going to be drowned, and all the humans were going to die and turn into water spirits, and their souls will be gone forever. And in order to save them from that, he declares that humanity has
absolved itself.
been absolved of their sins, which he has like that's the first thing he does with his power as the Hydro god again. It's really good.
Well, that's a good guy.
I love him so much, and he's actually very good. What's really funny is his attack. So usually they have like some quick attack, and then they have like what's called a hold attack where they do like a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
His hold attack is like Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha thing, but like, it's just like a water, so like Blastoise, I guess, which
Hydro
is really funny.
Where does it come from?
In front of him.
It just spawns in front of him.
There's like a circle that forms in front of him. He does use the cane to like summon water. He doesn't like use it to fight.
Okay.
He doesn't need it to walk either.
Okay.
It seems. Oh,
He just has
also,
it.
I didn't put this here, but it rains in Fontaine when he cries, and it used to rain in Fontaine a lot
That's so sad.
because he used to be sad a lot.
That's very sad. What if he feels good for a long time? Does he just fuck up the rain?
It's like bad. I don't know how loud this will be, but this is the. I also don't know what language this will be in, but this is the scene that makes me cry that I love. We're gonna talk about her whole thing, but she's the one who gave it. And this is France. Okay, I don't think anything.
That's okay. It has subbies, right?
Yeah.
I, Eudex Novelet, hereby declare.
I know it isn't.
You're like based on these cries, you sound
Your
something
sins
else.
are forgiven.
That's it, and then
That is
they
cool.
go live.
Beautiful. Regular rain,
Yeah,
not spirit stealing rain.
exactly. And it's good. I have big feelings about him. And he's great.
Well, I love characters that are based on dragons or are dragons, so I do like him lots. And he seems like a really nice guy.
Also, he was a baby for a while.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
He started this?
Yeah, that's
the
his voice
judgment
saying
of
the words.
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
And the thing that he's saying is like the thing that they used for judgment in
Yeah.
the trials. And there was like 3 trial quests back to back. So anyway.
That's
I still
beautiful.
think it's really funny.
That's adorable. No, I love that. That reminded me of like when I was young. And... okay, I'll skip what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
You remember caramel dancing?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would do that shit all the time with my friends when I was in middle school.
It
That's
was
what
fun.
reminds me of. Why do we not respect this man?
He's a prison warden.
ACAB.
So it's like people are like, he's a cop. It's not accurate to say he's a cop. He's not a cop. He's a prison warden. He literally lives and works in the prison and is in charge of the prisoners. You go to prison as part of the quest for Fontaine. The twins and Fremine also go to prison, but they get thrown there on purpose to do crimes. You kind of end up there by accident. He's the warden of the place. He was a prisoner. He like reformed whatever, but like
He has a cool glove though. I mean, how could you be mad at a guy with a really cool glove?
I think that there are cool things that Genshin does. Like the Fontaine quest was about justice. That's the whole area is about justice. What was really cool is every side quest and small quest was also like about that theme of justice, and I thought it was
like that. Yeah.
really cool that everything like circled onto these main points. And I think it talked about justice in a really, really cool and nuanced and complex way. And then you go to the prison and it feels dystopian, the things that are going on there. Where like, and there are some things where it's like, well, we like, there's some things that are just like so. I understand that you're trying to say that this is like a good place, but do you hear the things that you're saying about the place? So, I didn't like the prison area, and we don't respect this man. I couldn't find a Red X that was transparent that wasn't animated.
I think it's really funny that it's animated. Not gonna lie.
People ship him and Nouvellette, and that pisses me off because I hate him. Like the design is hot, but the attraction is ruined by the fact that I know that he's a prison warden.
Yeah.
She's Will's favorite for real. Will has informed me.
I did see her in the cutscene you just showed.
Yeah, this is
Look at her
Farina.
She you know, she gotta be water.
Yeah,
right?
she was the hydro god, and she gave it back to.
Okay, so she was like the Vision Hydro god.
Yeah,
and then she gave it back to Nouvellette, who was the Dragon Hydro god, and now he is both.
Yeah.
That's nice of her.
She gets her head cut
Reparations. She can say it. Reparations. She's an adorable little guys over here.
Yeah, she summons those to fight for you. So Arlecchino was Arlecchino's involved in the quests that are also involved with her, and she's like intimidated by Arlecchino, but they keep having tea together. So do with that what you will.
Lesbian.
I love her whole outfit.
I was gonna say sword, but that's also a cane.
Right? It is also a sword.
It's a sword?
Yeah.
Very nice. I like it lots.
I love her whole everything she has going on.
Genshin like can't help but like give them like tiny shorts all the time.
Yeah.
Even though the outfit doesn't necessarily warrant tiny shorts.
I love her little shoes though.
Her little shoes are very cute.
She's the most character of all time. She's got a lot going on. So this version of Farina is actually the version that was the god. Was like, I would like to be human, so she crafted a persona of herself and with her magic made it real and was like, you're human and also still me, but you just be human. And the human Farina was like, how do I do that and have the god powers? And she's like, here's the fun thing, you won't have the god powers. Good luck, don't die though. And that's like been the thing going on forever. That was like why stuff was happening, is because she couldn't fix it because she didn't have the god powers. But if people find out that she was like faking it, it would be a whole thing.
So wait, what happened to God Farina after she made it?
She was just like inside Farina, like in
accessible.
Spirit, but not like And until the stuff that happens that lets Nouvellette like talk to her.
I was just gonna say, like,
everything.
did she do this before meeting him? She just did this. Why? Why did she want to become human?
Because she likes humans.
Oh, okay. And then when Nouvellette came along, she was like, you know what's a good idea? Since there's no God here at the moment, why don't you fill in?
It was like there was like a lot of stuff built and set up, and it was like once Nouvellette was there, she was like, great. This should have been you the whole time, and I want to be human, and and now it's also like
works out for
Yeah.
both of them.
And this Farina also isn't the one who made the decision and is like stuck with trying to balance everything and is doing the best to play the role that she was told to play.
I will say though, her
So
hair-
like the justice to her is also letting her fully be human without the weight of the lie.
we have kind
and
of
stuff.
similar hair. Like if I pull my hair back to a ponytail, we do kind of have like a similar.
She gets her head cut off for a hot second, but
Her
it's fine.
head,
Yeah, because France, so like you know how they did that.
like off with their
Yeah.
heads, like guillotined her.
Yeah, that's how the like god Farina, like they show us that she is moving on, passing on even. But she's so cool. She's an actress as well. That's her whole thing. She
Wow.
loves to act.
That's like Diantha, the Pokemon
Yeah.
champion in the French themed region.
Yeah, they would be besties.
They would be besties. They'd act together.
Girlfriends even.
Yeah, wives even.
They're she's but a girl. She's great. She's the most character of all time. There's so much going on with her and in her and she's great. And her characterization is just really fun as well. There is a quest where there's like a really small acting troupe that's like we're trying to get our theater back and it's like dying and like one of our guys died in like the flood thing and they're like Farina, you could save us, and she's like it's like the first interaction she's having with humans as like a
Mhm.
regular human, and they're like, but you're amazing, and she's like, I'm literally normal now, but I guess I will have to be
I can
amazing for them.
try.
So she's great and I love her.
Do you like see like Lizzie just said? She's an execution scene. You see her head get cut off. Get cut off.
You see she like bows to Nervalette, which puts her in a position where her head is out, and you see a thing move, and then the hat rolls away.
That's crazy. Who did that?
She did it to herself.
All right,
Yeah,
fucked up game you got here.
yeah. So these are all the Natlin characters.
Mm-hmm.
Natlin, you remember Bennett's from Natlin as well.
Yeah, Bennett is from that.
So
I remember
Natlin's
that.
Africa.
Um,
That one's the pyro god.
I have some concerns.
Yeah. Aoife's kind of dark. He's a vet, like a veterinary. And the bird is his learning language. So Natlin happened when I was I like took a big break from Genshin, so Natlin came out the entirety of that time. So I like played through Natlin and got caught up, but I didn't really connect with it like other regions. So none of them have their own slides in this because I'm like I didn't really have time to connect. with them.
Right.
I like a lot of them. I think a lot of them are really cool. There's a lot of stuff going on. All of them have like a vehicle thing going on.
That seems problematic. Is she like a tribal warrior with like? Is she like a barbarian with like bones on her?
Natlin is split into 5. I think it's 5 different tribes.
Is that
So-
a leopard?
yeah, there are 5 tribes. They're like important. They do a lot of stuff. Natlin's also the country of war. She's a like personal trainer, like from a gym.
Okay, so we have the Africa. Country.
She's also child size, by the way.
The Africa country is the country of war,
Mhm.
and we have animal people, and we have bone wearing, skull wearing barbarian girl, and no black people. Okay,
Yeah.
I've recovered.
Oh, hang on, wait,
That's not good though.
hang on. No, come on. There he is. There's this guy.
You have a single black man,
He's a generic NPC.
and he's a generic NPC. He's not even one of the cool characters.
I'm trying to find the awful one that was like the first one that I met, but like there's a
cool as hell though.
he's
an
very
NPC.
nice. There are like NPCs that look like the generic NPCs, but that are like given names and like are significant in the plot, which is cool. He's
Looks cool.
like a mentor figure for one of the other ones and is very significant in your first quest in Atlan, which is
Should've
cool.
been the god.
There's a lot of cool stuff that happens in Natlan where they do a lot to be like it's not war as in like they're not warring, they are
Mhm.
unified, they're fighting a war against the abyss, which is like the hell stuff.
Yeah, like hell.
They do a lot with like tribal names and like the importance of the ancestry in terms of like your heritage is where you're getting your strength, but the way that you define your name is also going to give you strength.
So like,
There's cool stuff, but also like look at the
are these countries, are they explicitly like, does like John Genshin himself say like this is based on Africa?
Yeah.
I have no defense.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if that was extrapolated by the audience, there's a bit more leeway, like creative leeway with it,
No, that's China.
and world building. But if like the official catalog is
Yeah.
stating that this is an analog to the continent of Africa, there is really nothing I
Yeah.
can say to excuse what I am seeing. They're very cute.
Yeah.
I just don't think they quite hit the mark for me. As the type of audience niche I feel.
Yep.
But okay.
I think I know you can connect with a lot of them in a lot of ways, but a lot of them are really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in Natlan,
Mhm.
but I think Natlan was really dampened by how disappointed I was in how they approached
Yeah.
this. And it was like Sumeru was already disappointing in how they approached it. But I was playing Sumeru when it was out, so I had chances to connect with that story on its own. I was like speeding through Natlan to catch up, so it like didn't hit for me. They all have a vehicle thing going on. It's really cool. There was a lot of cool stuff. There was cool stuff with Capitano, but it is kind of sad. I like him, but
everyone's hair texture has been the same. I don't think I've seen, like, I'm not even talking about like coily hair, because it just seems like they're incapable of even trying. But like even wavy hair, like maybe that's kind of wavy, but like wavy or curly hair.
the like implication in like D-Look's hair is that it's like got this floof to it, but then when you go to the actual in-game model, it's very flat. It's like, I think that's an animation issue, but like get better.
God. Yeah, right. You just said
You've
that
got billions of dollars.
They animate all the tassels and stuff, and they
Yes,
can't
definitely.
do like coily hair. Oh my god. It's not that they can't. It's just that they won't.
Yeah.
Because of reasons I can't fathom. Sorry, I don't mean to shit on your game. This is
No,
this is a game you
listen,
love.
I said
You did say it, yeah. You know,
there's characters I love, there's parts of it that I love, there's things
Of
that I think
course,
are
of course.
good. Even in Atlan, I think there are
Of
things that are
course,
good,
yeah.
but like
we critically consume it.
yeah, it is a
Yeah.
game. It's big gambling game made by China, so I like.
There's bound to be some
There's only
problematic
so
areas.
much we can do with that. So that's all of Natlan. We're almost done, by the way. This is Dahlia.
This is Dahlia.
Yeah.
I do like that name a lot. This is a he him
Yeah.
character. Okay.
I
Very
think it's
nice.
funny that he has shorts again.
Yeah, there's always shorts. Okay, let me follow. The design again is cute. I do like the cohesion between like the grays, whites, reds, and black. Black goes with everything.
It's another one where I'm just like obsessed with his design. I think his design is so fun.
It is very fun.
Venti is there as well.
I mean that does look like Hydro behind him, behind his big giant head.
Behind his big giant head.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's Hydro.
And is there
He doesn't really give Hydro to me though. Okay.
Can he say it? And is there any backstory things you wanna?
Well, since you like him so much, he can say it. And he has pale pink hair, and he's doing a silly little coy expression with his like shushing motion. So usually that means you can say it. And surely somebody from his past is no longer living.
Actually, I don't know anything about his past. So he's the deacon of Venti's church.
Which one's Venti?
The Animo god.
Okay.
Don't know why. Both him and Barbara, who is like the deaconess, they're both Hydro. Why are so many people in his church Hydro?
Yeah, this is maybe like holy water. I don't know.
He's a little guy.
Nod to that.
He knows Venti. He knows who Venti is and all the stuff going on with him, and they're BFFs.
Maybe more.
Maybe more.
Very
Maybe
nice.
I'm making them kiss in my head.
Maybe you
Who
are.
could say? He's up to no good. I don't have evidence for that. I just don't. I look at his face. I don't trust that guy. I just think I just think he's up to no good. He was like a 4-star that was released for Mondstadt, the first region, like
Wow.
recently. So they had to quickly do a quest to have us go back there so we could meet him. He like doesn't matter at all to the plot. But I'm just like, I'm shaking him in my brain.
That's nice.
This is an Effa.
That is really cool design. There's a lot going on here. The knee armor is crazy. That weapon is crazy. Little Horizon Zero Dawn. This is like steampunk, but like superhero. Like if a superhero was steampunk, this is what it would look like. What is that? Lights coming off of fabric and behind her?
These?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like they're lights attached to her cape or whatever she's got on.
So cool.
I'm trying to get her right now. She's currently on the banner right now. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her. I need her.
I'm looking to see if she has some secrets on her person that would alert me, because this is unique. I had the what to describe, the metal joints aesthetic is unique to her. I haven't really seen a character who had that so far, even though there have been puppets.
She is a unique type of character.
Ooh, wow. I don't see any symbols.
I did have to very carefully select photos that wouldn't give away what her element was.
Oh shit.
Because in every other photo she's using it.
Wow, okay. I'm looking at her like weird ass weapon. Like that's like a freaking bandsaw.
Yeah, she's from an area where they have a little more technology than some of the rest of the world, so it's
like,
very fun.
I'm reading into this too much, but you said Electro was Eternity.
Mhm.
And she does seem to be like a doll-like character, or a character whose body is or has been replaced partially with like prosthetics, which do last forever. And I feel like she would need electricity to run that thing.
The thing that she's
the
holding.
thing she's holding, the really cool thing she's holding. I'll give her Electro.
That's correct.
Hell yeah.
She's also a robot. She's fully a robot.
She's fully a robot. Even
Yeah.
her like skin is...
Yeah, she's a robot.
Wow.
I love her. She was actually originally a malfunction in a program that was designed to punish an evil dragon robot.
Oh.
But the malfunction started to love people and develop its own identity, so she was able to survive even though the evil dragon program tried to kill her.
That's really cute.
She's big, strong.
I see that, big, strong.
She's real big, strong. She's got the like anime joke of like tiny character that is like freakishly strong. That's her. She's practicing jokes. She's not very good at it yet, but she'll get there.
That's nice.
And she's taking care of Aino, who's the next character, but she's like she's like maid coded, but like she just helps out a lot, and she ends up taking care of Aino, and Aino is baby.
That is baby.
This is a baby.
That looks so much like Iono from Pokemon Scarlet Violet, the electric streamer gym leader.
I think they would be friends.
I think they
in my
would.
heart.
She has a giant screw in her hair that's
Yeah.
adorable.
And she always eats too many sweets, and Nefa has to stop her.
She has a weird little guy sticking out from her that looks like Legos mixed with like random stuff she found in Dad's toolbox that are cute colors. So I do like her design immensely. Oh, am I also guessing for her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's a child.
She's a child.
Okay. They shouldn't say it as children.
At least wait a little bit.
Wait a little bit. Yeah, you have to practice before you can say it. Well, is she also Electro? I mean, is everybody who has technology?
No, she's
Electro?
Hydro.
Okay, yeah, of course.
To be fair, I don't know why she's Hydro.
What?
She baby.
It seems like her stuff would rust if it touched water. Like she has like those screws and nuts and bolts.
Yeah, she made this big thing that you can fight. She didn't make an Effa, but she did fix an Effa so that an Effa could like be a person.
Where's the Hydro?
She make these robots, and some guy stole her robot, and she's like, I made a bunch of robots to go storm this guy's house and kill him for stealing my robot, and we had to like stop her. So it's fun. And Effa's doing her best, but she is baby, to be fair.
And she takes care of her. And Effa takes care of baby.
Yeah, Aino doesn't seem to have
She has no past.
parents.
Only robot.
Yeah. Which is cool and fun for them. This is Flynn's.
This is extremely edgy and a huge divergence from what we just witnessed.
Yeah.
Middle school me would have loved this. Would have gone crazy sicko mode over this. So on that alone, yes, can say it. I mean, yeah, I love the aesthetic. The design is very alt. Love the chain that has spikes on it, because why would you not, right? Tall boots for a tall gentleman.
Yeah.
That is long hair. It's short in the front, but it's long in the back.
The Genshin loves doing that too.
Yeah, they do love doing that. Look at his body.
He does have it, but I think it's hard to see at
Yeah.
the distance we are from him.
Yeah. I mean, it appears to be, there is fire. I see a lit lantern in the back, and the ghostly like wispiness does seem to be fire like. But there's also, I see what looks like an electric bolt going in directions.
So true.
I mean, again, this is graveyard themed. This is forever themed. I'll go with Electro.
That's correct. He's also fully a fae. He just is. He's also what's called a lighthouse keeper. They
You could change the letter E to a different letter. And
also true. He's the one I was setting you who's like he's so unserious and like he looks like he'd be very edgy and serious and he's like sitting there making jokes.
That's sweet. I like that.
Which is really fun.
It takes forever to put all those things on, I bet. All those clothes, those jewelry.
Well, I don't think he has like a real body.
Oh.
I think he's like the shadow from the lantern given physical form, and he just chooses to look like that.
Doesn't look like that. Well, why would you not?
There's like a whole thing he tells you about like he was in the darkness for a while when he tried to like destroy himself as a fae.
Wow.
And then when he woke again, the first light he saw was the light in their eyes of the other light keepers who were fighting like an unwinnable battle against this enemy that they're the only ones who can fight. So he like became one of them because he loved them. And now he's like part of the local myth that there's in your like darkest hour the blue light could appear, and if you call out to it, it'll help you. And that's because it's him.
It's him, and he will have a joke for you, and he will talk to you.
Yeah. He can go fully inside the lantern, and you like infiltrate a place doing that because he's like, I'll just be in here, and you carry the lantern in, and then you leave, and I'll stay.
Me walking into the library with the lit lantern. Like, it's okay. It's my study partner.
He's great. He's fun. He does get framed for murder. Which
Framed. He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. It really upset him also
if
because
he did, that'd be fine.
it was like the murder was of one of the other lighthouse keepers, so he like knew the guy and it like upset him, and people were like, well, he did it, and he was like, well, okay.
It's sad.
But he's cool.
Yeah, he is cool. More blue.
More
Lots
blue.
of blue.
This is Yuri Lowenthal.
Oh fuck, I forgot.
Reminds me of that show that like was made for kids, but everybody likes it on Tumblr. The one with the ladybug.
Miraculous Ladybug.
Yeah. Reminds me of that.
Yuri Lowenthal's in that too, I think. Keith Silverstein is actually in that as well.
Oh, yeah?
Zhang Li's voice actor plays the main villain in Miraculous Ladybug.
Let's borrow from each other.
Yeah, I do be watching that show. It's not good.
It's not.
It is French as well. It has the potential of good, and people often confuse that for it actually, being good.
Man.
But it is in fact not actually good. And I've heard in terms of workplace that the guy
studio?
in charge of it is not very good. And like one of the reasons it often looks very bad is because the animators are like super crunch time and very underpaid. So that sucks.
That is rough.
But I do be liking Keith Silverstein. And it's a superhero show, so I like superheroes.
Right, of course. He seems really dramatic and very severe.
He is. He was my first favorite character as well for a while. So
yeah.
He's like my second.
You've had like several first favorite characters.
Well, yeah, fair enough. He's like my second favorite character though, total.
He seems very focused. Also, I do diagnose him with blonde man.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I do be liking a blonde man. That's my bad, I guess.
His clothing reminds me of the armor you can get in Baldur's Gate 3 when you kill the drow lady who wants to kill all the druids.
True.
And that is a bonus. That's a plus. I mean, he's got, like, what appears to be fire in his hand. But this could also be one of those, like, it's electro, actually. it looks like fire, but it's actually electro again, and he is quite literally blue like the other characters who tricked me with that. I'm looking at him. I don't think that matches anything.
No, that symbol is not one of those symbols.
Yeah. I'll go Electro. Why not?
I tricked you.
He doesn't have one?
No.
He's none?
He's none. He's from that ancient civilization. He is a living, surviving member. He's cursed with immortality, and the power that he uses is like ancient Conrian magic and abyss magic and stuff, and maybe also his hatred a little bit.
God.
He appears once a year to give us one very emotionally charged, lore-filled quest, and then he fucks off for a year.
Like literally, like
he like a calendar year. Yeah, usually during the summer event. I love him. He traveled with the player character sibling. The whole plot of Genshin is you are also a blonde man or woman with a twin, and you are looking for your twin sibling, whichever one you didn't pick. But your twin sibling is the head of an evil army, but not the Fatui, a different one. The Abyss one, actually, the Hell one.
The Hell one, of course.
So he traveled with your sibling for a bit, and then
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Fair enough.
Love that game.
And then it seems like they had a messy breakup. He's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, which helps. They keep being like he'll be playable, and it's like when will he be playable?
Well, I mean, if he's playable, can he still be giving quests? I mean, they may as well use him up for all the quests.
No, he can still be giving quests.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's because he doesn't have a vision yet. I think we need to get to the end of his story because, like with Wanderer with Scaramouche, he was there for a while, and then we knew he was going to be playable, but we didn't know how that was going to happen. And then they made him this new character and gave him a vision, and like we saw him go that. So he has to go through his whole thing, but he's going through it. He hates everyone, especially himself.
Yeah. Oh man.
This is him showing up in the recent quest that I was playing. There's like a whole group of people, and he's like, I only know you two, and that's who I'm here for. And then Paimon, that's your like sidekick, that's the whole thing, like introduces him to everyone, and then he's like, now everyone will talk to me. Fuck. So that's him, but he's like super mysterious and edgy and everything. One of the times that he showed up, we didn't even get to talk to him. We accidentally fell asleep and talked to like a whole other guy.
Oh,
and when we woke up, he was already gone. He just showed up to initiate that quest and then
just excused
and
himself.
then left. And I love him for that. He is edgy blonde man though.
Yeah, and he is giving edgy blonde man as none have ever given before.
Yeah, I do.
But if you like him,
thank you. His whole thing is like he doesn't trust the gods, and he also like doesn't excuse the sins of his civilization, and he in fact went there he was like involved in trying to stop all of it, but it was too late by then, and he's like, that doesn't excuse the part that I did play and stuff. And his whole thing is like trying to stop what they're currently doing and like put Conria to rest like forever, because he's like, it's dead, it's been dead for a while, what it is now is like a shambling corpse, and it's awful. And he also wants to die because he's been immortal for a while, and he's not a fan.
That is bad. That is very sad. I do have to run to the bathroom real
That's
quick.
allowed, yeah.
That is allowed, but I'm really excited about
we
this.
We have two more. I promise.
all right. I will go to the bathroom, and then we can finish the two.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want, Caden, do you want to do a 10, or do you want to just our show now until Bree gets back?
Well, whatever.
Alright.
Trying my best.
I have to get out of your way.
Someone has to, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. Thank you, I will be right back.
No problem. Sorry that I'm just holding you hostage and making you learn about Genshin against your will.
I'm having so much fun.
Hi, gang. Bree will be back shortly.
Hello.
Caden's been here the whole time, I promise.
I've been here the whole time.
We have two more, so we can maybe do like a short game. It'll depend on how Bree's feeling about.
Yeah, it's like
we could maybe do.
8:00.
Yeah, that's why I'm like we can maybe do like one round of a game, or that'll probably be it. Because also Bree is like a bit home, and I don't want to.
Yeah. I don't mind ending a little early. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. My bad.
That's messed up. I've been looking at the chat. Who's your favorite Genshin character? Leave it in chat. I've said mine. I do have a lot of favorites, it's true. I think my top favorite is actually Wanderer. And then probably Dainsleif after him. And then Bro, I don't even. Maybe Fremine. Maybe Fremine, and then like fourth is Nervalat.
Yeah.
And Farina. Yamiko, also I love. I
True.
love a lot of characters.
Yeah.
I love a lot of characters. He is my favorite, though.
I like this bitch too.
He does like this bitch. I had to not do Star Rail, so we're gonna have to do this again with Star Rail.
True.
And I'm gonna have to be more selective with Star Rail. That's gonna be hard, because it's gonna be like, here's a little trickle of characters from the beginning, and then here's like all of Ampharos. Because I love Star Rail a lot. I love Genshin a lot as well. I'm having a lot of fun with it. They started doing this thing that's, it's basically Roblox, where it's like you make a character and there's like mini games made by other people, and it's basically Roblox. And I'm having a lot of fun in that area. I think the gacha system
Is dumb.
is bad, but it is otherwise it's otherwise fun. It's a good time.
Yeah. Oh man. Not bad.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah, works.
Sorry. Um,
Yeah, for some reason, chat was censoring Lizzie, and it looked like Lizzie was just saying slurs in the chat.
that is very funny to me. Did the water dragons your favorite? Do you like Nuvolette better than Zhongli? They're both dragons. Yes, that's fair. They apparently don't like each other.
That's really funny.
They like, there's like a quest where Nuvolette and Farina are in Leeway, like traveling, because Farina wants to see everything now that she can leave Fontaine. And he like avoids Zhongli, and Zhongli like avoids him, where they are like literally in a courtyard across from each other, and like Traveler has to go between them to be like, what's going on?
That's really funny.
It's very funny. They like don't like each other. And they're like almost the same character.
Yeah. So true.
I gotta go through more of the story quests. Oh, sorry. Some of the later story quests get much shorter, and that kind of makes me sad, because all the old ones used to have like, they used to have one cutscene and one like dungeon area for all of them, and there used to be like a boss fight. I don't know. It's fine. It is what it is. I know how it be with games like this. Star Rail is like freaking me out the way that they're going, but Ampharos is so good, and I'm like, I mean, I'll see. And if it's like the next area is bad, that's okay.
Yeah.
Things can be bad sometimes for a little bit.
It's allowed.
And then they get good again.
Yeah.
And that's the circle of life.
Yeah.
I have to finish my notes for tomorrow.
Oh.
I also have to play Genshin today. Well, we only have a few more.
Yeah. I was gonna say we're getting to the end.
It's just these guys, and then the honorable mentions. Which does have a couple of more darker skinned characters. Can't play Genshin, too busy talking about Genshin. Yeah. I did open it to play a little bit before Brie got here, but then Brie got here. And I was also trying to finish notes at the same time. This is just the honorable mentions. And I stopped adding things to the honorable mentions also, because it was like, it's just like every other character, basically. But there's so many that I love.
Oh, you put he.
What?
You put he.
He who?
He.
Yeah. I didn't put Franz though.
That's so fair.
But I do have him.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even talk about Alex. The character I made specifically so that I could date Kaya.
So specifically you could do Kaya. Yeah. I have Scaramouche. I need to get a
God.
Wanderer one.
True.
He's got no pants though, because his pants are always falling off. I just can't keep him on the guy. But I have his hat.
He naked.
I do love him. He's a fun guy. He's a fun character. I like a lot of the new characters too. And there's falling off somehow. You're falling off a little bit. There's yeah, I got Columbina. Columbina's not on here because she wasn't on the website that I was looking at, so I can't add her, but she is pretty.
Yeah.
And I can't open Genshin because it when I try to stream and play Genshin, it really struggles.
Have we tried doing that on this?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I tried it with Discord and it wouldn't let me do like a call on Discord and Genshin at the same time.
Gotcha.
So I don't want to try it with the stream. I think it might be okay. We've done Star Rail and it's been okay. But I think it would be funny to be like, now that you've learned about Genshin, play Genshin.
Play Genshin.
Here you go.
Start it right now.
Start it right now. But it's also like thinking about beginning Genshin is so funny.
Bro, I'm still in. I just started.
Leeway, I think.
Inazuma.
Yeah, that's right. You just started Inazuma. You should
And
play
then I
more
immediately
again.
got like overwhelmed, and I was like, I don't know what's happening.
You should play again.
Maybe.
We gotta continue. We were streaming Star Rail on stream. We were streaming Star Rail on stream.
Yeah.
We were playing Star Rail on stream with Cadence. We should do that again.
Yeah. I got a little further in the story. I finished Bellabog.
Yeah.
And like basically just that.
And then there was the fighting ring quest that we gotta go back. The event quests that we gotta go back and do. There's so much stuff in Star Rail. But it's fun.
Yeah.
They released the characters for the next area.
Except for Sampo.
Except for one mystery one, and Sampo's not there, so I feel like the mystery one is Sampo.
It's gotta be Sampo, right?
I feel like it's gotta be Sampo. Because we're doing Aha and Sampo's not gonna show up? That's fucked up.
Right.
I'm back. Hello.
He's back. Yeah, it's a fun little slide puzzle. You gotta get in here first. There's but two more guys. This guy and one other guy.
More.
And then there's the honorable mentions page, but we don't have to talk about any of that. I just will show you. I stopped adding people to the honorable mentions because it was like already so much. So this is Pantalone. These are the only two pictures we have of him.
Oh my! Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, why is he not really in it?
We know that he exists. We have not seen him yet.
Because I really like this design.
He's great.
I like the glasses. I like that he has this like cheerful demeanor, but I know he does fucked up shit. Like I can tell, and he reminds me like I know we already looked at all the characters were professors, but the second I saw this man, I was like that's a professor.
He does. We were talking about Black Butler earlier. He does look like a Black Butler character.
He does look like a Black Butler character.
Lizzie said he looks like he commits war crimes.
He does look like he commits war crimes.
And I will give you the spoiler. He do be committing
He
war crimes.
do. Well, I'm glad they just like choreographed this so well. I don't think that's a symbol. No, okay. I don't think so. His brooch.
His little brooch now.
That's not.
This man do have a lot of rings though.
He has so many rings. Giving Godfather a little bit, giving the turtleneck situation is giving English professor. And the glasses with those gay librarian tassels. That's an English major. And an English major. I'm between Cryo and Electro because those are like the mystery ones to me where it's like a wild card, like, oh, okay, this one I don't know what the hell it is. Surprise, it's one of those two.
That's fair.
Because I don't see the electrical impulses that I have seen with the other Electros. I will say Cryo because he has this like kind of crystallization um motif for his little his lapel decorations. Tricked me again. Son of a bitch.
He doesn't have a vision.
He has no special powers.
Or any special powers. He hates the gods for not blessing him. He's one of the Fatui Harbingers as well. He does many war crimes. He owns the banks.
Well, this is why he doesn't get any special powers.
Yeah. We actually don't know a ton about him. Again, these are the only two pictures we have. We are obsessed with him.
All
though.
the banks is like actually evil because again, that's an English professor.
Yeah, he's from Liyue. And that's where like we first heard about him because his bank is there. But he like left and he hates the gods. Everyone ships him with the other guy. We're everyone. We don't know anything about this man, but him and the other guy are always mentioned together, and the other guy calls everybody he knows a colleague, except he calls this man his friend. So
5 feet apart.
I rest my case, as I said. Here's our last guy.
Different masks for different vibes, emotions, parties.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a lot going on here. A single earring, which means he can say it.
And I think it's a
like
syringe
vial
also.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's like a vial of like mystery liquid. He has a crazy ass expression in one of the images. He does have the transflag colors distributed in various
So true.
right in various tones, at least like right here, isolating those. Saturation. His different hair in the right, this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Transformation. The colors. The earring. I think he has nothing. I think you're gonna trick me again. He has nothing.
So we have no idea. Before we ever saw him use any visions, he stole the powers of the moon, and now he's a god. That's where we left him off in the last quest. He stole the powers of the moon.
Oh, which one? There's 3.
He has all 3 of them.
Well, that
It's not good.
really groovy. Kind of sucks.
He's got random telepathic powers as well, unexplained. He just has them.
Maybe the moons might have done
No,
that.
but from before the moon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Also, he makes clones of himself. That's why these are 3 different guys, because they're clones.
I see it.
This one actually is from, there was a comic that was released very early on in Genshin. So this one, people call him Web Torre, because he's from the Webtoons comic. And the characterization was very different than they do now. He's super unhinged.
I see that.
But I think that's very fun. And they kind of like de-goofified his fit.
Boo.
But I think the goofy fit is
The
fun.
goofy fit is fun.
He's really evil. He's kind of building up to be like our big bad again.
Of the game
the-
or of
the
the
moon.
region?
Definitely of the region, potentially of the game after that as well.
Interesting.
He was already really powerful, and it seems like he doesn't care about the Fatui. He was just using them to get what he wants, which is to be a god. So
Yeah, usually when a villain is like revealed to have just been using the other big bad as their means of achieving their bigger bad, they are the big bad.
yeah, and it's usually not good, but it is usually really sexy and cool of him. He does very, very evil and unethical science. You like find his old laboratory where you find records of his like super fucked up
Oh, shit.
experiments. So he's like real bad, and his whole
Experimenting on people.
his whole backstory is him being like, I was an outcast, etc. And it's like it's because he sucked.
I
He
can see
sucked.
why. Like,
Um,
he killed the girl that broke up with him.
yeah, he went to he went to the college.
All right, I am revoking his ability to say it.
Yeah, even though he can obviously say it, he's in timeout about it.
He can't say anything. He can't.
He should
speak.
shut up.
He
Yeah.
can't.
Jail.
He's like super super evil. His writing is really fun because he's that evil, and they've done a few things with like you're talking to him and you're like, oh, I actually don't know if this is a clone or not. That sucks. And the voice actor has been like he does slightly different voices for each of the clones.
cool.
So
Interesting.
there was also a thing he did with Nahida where Nahida's like, I'll give you the like thing that contains the embodiment of the god power. if you destroy all your other clones. And he was like, okay, cool, done. Deal. So he like destroyed a bunch of them
Oh,
all at
wow.
once, and then he just started making more. He's like really unhinged, and it's hard to
They
know
didn't
what he
say
wants.
he couldn't make more.
Yeah,
So they should have said explicitly, you cannot make more.
and
You destroy
this
these.
man, he calls him friend, and that's the only person he calls a friend. So I don't know what's up with them.
We do
but,
have to read into that a lot.
Yeah. So, whoops. Yeah, that's it. That was him. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. I was trying to look it up before to be like, what is his vision? Like, I don't know. He must have one, but we don't know. And now he's doing all this bullshit. So, like, who even knows? I commissioned this art. I have an
Adorable.
OC who is one of his clones, who is baby, because he makes them at different ages.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what if he made another's baby?
Could be a regular little boy.
And his name is Dottie, and he gets rescued, and then Zhongli is raising him.
That's so cute. What is it? Is it like a moth creature? that is
That's one of the enemies in the game. They're little mages from the abyss, but they're very furry. So
yeah,
he's got like a
adorable.
plush backpack version
Oh,
one.
that's so cool.
His name is Beaker because he's gonna do science.
That's adorable.
Yeah, he gets a dendro vision when he accepts that he can love his bio dad without it having been a good situation for him.
His bio dad meaning
The-
him.
This guy, yeah. Yeah. His baby. I have other OCs, but I only put this one in here. But he's great.
He's so cute.
He's a little guy.
And I love the art.
These are the honorable mentions.
That's a lot. Alright, hold on.
There's a lot going on. There are two more.
I was just going to say, you put like the only brown girl in the honorable mentions.
I know, and I really thought about that too, where I was like, well, but she doesn't have anything going on, like,
yeah,
plot-wise. She's a 4-star, she doesn't, like, add a lot to the plot. She does do the band thing with Hugh Tao, so she gets to play guitar for Hugh Tao's rapping.
I do see that. That's crazy, but I do see
and
that.
she does some cool stuff. She's in Leeway. She's also, only in English, randomly Southern.
She's Southern?
Only in English. She's from China. Like, she's from Leeway.
Okay.
And the English voice acting is the only one where she's Southern.
They're like, you know what, we missed some demographics, so let's just put all of them into one. We missed brown girls, and we missed people from the southern United States. Let's just kinda...
Yeah. She LARPs. I thought about putting in there as well. She LARPs, and she, like, hates her legal name, so she goes by
Oh.
her
Her LARP
LARP
name?
OC's name, yeah. But she's really great. That's the deaconess that I was talking about.
Mhm.
That's the guy who blocks the thing that you shouldn't be able to block. I only
The
put him in
unblockable.
there. He's so funny because he's got so much going on in his backstory and a ton of stuff, but he's so chill. It's like he's like, well, that's not your problem, and it's like whatever troubles were with me in the past, they move on like the wind, and I just focus on the future. And he writes haikus, and
Very
he lives
nice.
on a pirate ship, so he has a good time. She makes orb.
Makes orb. Just like the other one made orb.
This snake talks.
I like that. I like this design a lot with the white snake. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
he's great. Baiju. He had to get remodeled and censored with China's new like the censorship laws. That he was like he's showing too much midriff, and they had to change his outfit.
Are you
It's just very
serious?
funny.
Bro, she has no pants. She's literally just she's wearing underwear and has a garter. That's her clothes.
But he's a pharmacist and a doctor, and he's cool. And the snake is his friend.
Snake's adorable. I like that design a lot.
There's a goth nun.
Has to be.
His name is Gaming, but it's spelled gaming, so this is gaming Genshin.
I love gaming Genshin.
Ito is an Oni, and that's cool.
His eyebrows are awesome.
This is another dark skinned character. That's Sethos. He's friends with Sino and Tainari, and I think he's their third. That's my theory.
He's got the glove. Snake,
Yeah.
sort of.
He's also a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. She was this bird, and also she raised this one. So that's cool.
I love how they're all in their 20s, yet some have raised the others.
Yeah. We're not gonna have old people in the game.
How could we?
Like,
We could
it's like
have
we're
old
hundreds of
people.
years old, but we do look to be like at most 29. um, he's a homunculus, like an artificial life, and he loves to paint, and he helped make Durin, and now
Mhm.
he's like, Durin is my brother, and
Aw,
he
that's
also autism. So he's like, Durin, let's go meet people and learn how to be human, and they're both like, this is human interaction. But he likes to paint. And he was on trial for a while. People were like, you murdered a dude, and he didn't murder a dude. It was him
Oh.
trying to make Durin, but
Thank God.
it looked like he was dragging bodies around, but they were fake bodies that he made. But some people were like,
Well, then he must be a really good artist if like he's making bodies that look like real corpses.
oh, he also does alchemy,
that
so that helps.
raised some suspicion.
Yeah. There's, yeah, that's it. That's all of them.
That was the list. That was the Genshin list of today.
Yeah, I did
Wow.
forget Columbina, she's like just out now.
Well, congrats to her.
Honestly. Bro, why do you gotta be...
The tiniest image, the tiniest preview.
Thank you. She pretty.
She is.
And she's the moon as well, one of them. And she does...
What happened to the moon characters when the crazy ass took their powers?
Well, I think she died.
Oh,
The other two were already dead. The
Oh.
two that were the moon.
that's a shame.
And it was like their corpses that he stole, not like human looking corpses, like they were the moon, but it was them.
Mm.
She has been dying for a bit, and I think he may have killed her. I am not at that point yet. I just know some of the later stuff. She does have tea with Arlecchino. Arlecchino stopped being able to have tea with this girly
Mhm.
and help us.
They
with
both
the
take
stuff.
tea. They're both on tea.
Yeah. She's great. People are
I'm sorry, I just don't fucking
I
hate
don't know.
that
Well,
image is just
okay.
there.
So the problem is the Fatui Harbingers are all named after characters in the fucking, what is it called, babe?
The Commedia dell'arte.
The Commedia dell'arte.
Okay.
So Columbina is a character in the Commedia dell'arte. That's what that's about.
It is funny that the Genshin character though is, unless because the other one spells the name slightly different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're all characters of the Commedia dell'arte, which is also really cool. That's what Scaramouche is. But he's not anymore. That's it. That's all the Genshin. It was gonna be, well, it still says Star Rail up here. It was gonna be Star Rail also, but then obviously this, and I fear Star Rail will be worse.
We did
'cause-
fit them all though, so this means that you could have 80+ Star Rail characters.
Yeah.
In your Star Rail slideshow.
There's just like way fewer Star Rail characters that I.
We could spend longer on each one.
Yeah.
There's one Star Rail character that I hate, and it's apparently a hot take that I
Well,
hate
I
her,
have
but
to see that character.
I hate her a lot.
Well, I have to see that character then.
I'll include her on the thing so I can get on my pedestal about it. I was on Reddit, and that was my first mistake. And there was a post that was like, what's the character that you hate for whatever reason? Haha, let's be haters on this post. And I was like, I hate this character because I think her whole design and conceit is bad and racist, and it pisses me off. And somebody got in an argument with me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, was this not the haters thread?
Well, yeah, this was literally this was the thread for this exact
Was this
purpose.
not the thread for the haters? They were like, what about this character? And I'm like, I'm not even gonna like entertain the idea that this is a totally
Can I
different
see the
issue.
character?
But like, bruh. So first of all, her name is Rappa. Bro, why are you like this to me? Why
Are
are
all of these like gacha games like incapable of producing
Well-
black characters?
yes, but this one is owned by the same company that owns Genshin, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
Well, not to be
So
fair.
it's them again.
To explain. Yeah.
They commit the same crimes, the same sins.
So her name is Rappa. She looks like that. She's a ninja as well, and
And I see she does graffiti.
she does graffiti, and that's her whole thing. And I'm like, her entire design and conceit of her character is bad. And this is the Star Rail has the same issue of like, there are so few characters who are any amount of
Mhm.
melanated. And she pisses me off because of all of that, and I'm like, she's annoying to me, and that's like almost a worse crime than how racist her design is. And it's like, well, she's got the XYZ thing in her backstory. I'm like, I don't care about her backstory. I don't care
Yeah,
about it.
it's
Like, I think it's the fact that her character exists is bad, and if they just like didn't do this,
I
and
mean,
then people,
after a while, there's really only so much the narrative can do if the outcome is so tragic. It has to be like this. Like, you can't explain away why there's like very like no people of color,
right? There's no reason for
no
Rappa.
dark skinned
There's,
people.
there's no reason
I
for
guess
Rappa
you
to be
would
white.
say.
There's no reason. If you wanted to do a character that was rap and graffiti art based, you simply should have made that a black character if you were going to try to represent it with any degree of respect. And like, not that I don't think they're being disrespectful in the way they do graffiti, but it is also just like not with any consult of actual graffiti artists.
Yeah, no, it's very surface level.
Yeah.
Like, you can make a character who combines these elements. You can make a black character who combines these elements, and gives respect to these histories. But like, I think a lot of the characters are surface level in their representation of their true life analogs, even though like their lore and their history in the narrative
Right.
is deep.
I think it's the only times you get a lot of characters that are like, this is actually built in a way that's very well representing it is when it's the China-based regions, because it's a China-based game.
I wonder why.
And the like, less so in Starro, because Starro doesn't have the like gods the same way that Genshin does, but like for Genshin, the Archons are the god characters are usually like thoroughly representative in that way, except for Nahida and Malvika, the two who should be dark skinned. Like, okay. Their argument with me was about this character, Boot Hill, because they were like, well, isn't he racist because he's doing the same thing that Rappa's doing with indigenous stuff? And I'm like, no, Boot Hill actually is like Native American coded, which is different than aesthetically using these things to create a caricature of this annoying, brightly colored character. Like, Boot Hill,
Like, he has some kind of history with oppression, and
his whole backstory is the big corporation colonized his planet and killed his daughter.
oh shit, that's so sad.
He's a cyborg because of them, and his whole thing is he's gonna go and kill every single member that was involved in the decision to attack his planet.
Based.
And he's awesome, and he's a cowboy.
I do see that. That's very cool.
And his cyborg parts don't let him curse, so he has to replace curses with other words.
Wow, which is really funny.
So he says like fudgin' a lot, which is really fun.
That's actually so tragic, considering that like that's something that a parent would do in front of a child potentially, and his child is dead. Is deceased.
Yeah.
So
It's-
that's double tragic.
It's a lot. So they were like, well, this is whatever, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna go into the fact that like coding is different than what you're talking about, but also like I like I'm just gonna like play into your thing and be like, I like Boot Hill because he's hot, so I think it's fine, and I hate Rappa because she sucks. But he's great. He had a really fun quest where a guy tried to trick him and like erased all of his stuff, so it like regressed him into like his child form. So before he lost his
that
planet
happened.
and before he lost his planet and his daughter, so he doesn't have the pain that drove him to justice.
Mm-hmm.
But he still had the skills of being a Galaxy Ranger. So the evil guy was trying to get him to think that the evil guy was good, so that he would help attack them. And he like almost verbatim has a line where he's like, I may not know a lot, but I know a bad guy when I see one. It's great. I love him. But yeah, it's like and like if there was criticism to Boot Hill's design in that direction as well, again, given the light skin of it all, like I agree with that as well.
It's the pallor of it all.
Like I can be critical of the things that I like. That's half of what all of this is. As
Yeah, no,
well.
that really was.
I just like Rappa is like such the like confluence of all of the things that are wrong with the way that Hoyoverse will like design characters, and then people be like,
What's Rappa's backstory?
she was like taken as a child and like experimented on, So her like
So she turned to rap and graffiti.
her
No.
attachment to like the ninja code and the artistry of graffiti and like rap is what helped her like maintain sanity during her stuff. And it helps drive her to escape because it makes her immune to like the thing that the bad guy used to brainwash people. Which like that's fine. We all love an escapism, but like
Do you think that like she would be a bit more okay as a character if they actually had black and brown characters?
right, like if there were if she were exactly what she was, but
Mhm.
there was like more than like 3 dark
Like
skinned
tones of yeah.
Star Rail characters, then it wouldn't be an issue. Which is always the thing of like
It always goes back to their like their inability to diverge from like the pale, skinny, straight haired.
right. And I think Star Rail has characters. I actually don't. I don't want to say this without knowing it. I don't want to just look up Star Rail dark characters. But like I think Star Rail has characters who are not tier list. I think they do have some characters who are darker than like Genshin characters get, but
That's good. Maybe they're learning.
I don't know for sure. This one doesn't count. He's not their character. This is a crossover character from Fate. but they did accurately make sure that they didn't lighten him. But I may be wrong because I'm trying to think now if it's like is it just Archer and Arlen? It might just be Archer and Arlen, and that
Pretty much.
that really sucks.
That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, Arlen. But Arlen is darker than any of the Genshin characters that we've seen, but it's just the 2 of them. So that's cool.
Wow. And I do like
This
all their
doesn't feel
hair
good.
texture is the same. Like I'm looking at this right now, and like they all have the same exact hair texture. Like I can't even identify any like curly haired, and not I don't expect to see any coily haired characters, but I cannot even identify
Even like a
wavy
little
or curly.
even
Yeah.
like the Princess Twip.
Exactly.
Yeah. Again,
So-
there's some things where it's like Argenti is so one of the things with Star Rail is like there are characters in Star Rail and can I just get a picture of him, please?
I see him.
And Genshin that look like each other, and that's like intentional and stuff. So like Argenti looks like D-Look. Where like
The smallest guy.
but it feels like his hair was supposed like D-Look's wasn't supposed to have the thicker wavy flowy texture to it, but then like again in the actual model it's all the same. Sure, thanks. Whatever.
Helpful.
Whatever. I'm just gonna open Star Rail at this point. No, I won't do that. I mean I will later, but not like when you're done. Like it all ends up like that.
Got you.
So that's like always a complaint with these things, and that's why like Rappa pisses like if there was a diverse cast, then Rappa wouldn't piss me off as much. But
Right,
like,
right.
why they're giving me Rappa when there's like all this other stuff, and I'm saying they're giving me, but like you may not have noticed, but I am white, so it's not giving me anything. It's not about me, but it's annoying for me as well because I care about good writing and also the other people in the world.
Yeah. Imagine doing that. Imagine being that way.
Imagine caring about people outside of yourself. Well, these are some of the guys in my head.
These were the guys.
These
And
are
it was
some
so
of the
much
guys.
fun. Criticisms aside about the like art direction, but they were really fun and their outfits are super cute. Overall, all 80 plus of them that we have seen.
Insane. Yeah.
They love layers. They love short shorts. They love things on the shoulder. Straight hair.
You will be hearing from me again, unfortunately.
Yeah. We are going to do this exact thing again.
We'll do this again with Star Rail, and also I'll just like text you about Genshin. I mean, I was doing that before anyway, but now you'll have a little more context. Yeah, I don't know. Just to bring us back to Bennett, remember he is from Natlin, again, the Africa.
The Africa place. I see it.
Yeah.
I do not. I see it lie.
Hang on. didn't put Razor in, but he's the little wolf guy.
Well, yeah, he's got. Is that like a scar on his face that a lot of wolf themed characters have for some reason? I do see it.
And he like talks in the stilted language and stuff.
That's cool. I
I
love a
love
wolf
that.
guy. Yeah, he's adorable.
And everyone keeps offering him a home and be like, come be like D-Look has
Investigate him.
D-Look has been like, you can I have a whole mansion to myself, you can live in the mansion, I don't like that's fine, but he's like, no, I need to be
I love how like
with
clean
my
he
wolf
is. He lives
family.
with wolves in the dirt, and he is so clean.
Yeah. There was also a whole thing about him finding his family, and I don't think they oh no, we did find out about his family.
His family is the wolves.
Yeah, his family is wolves.
He found his family.
There's like a big, strong spirit wolf that lives in the woods that he like goes to fight to like prove himself that he's really a part of the wolf family,
wolf
and
pack.
the wolf spirit is like, you don't have to do this.
We've already adopted you. We raised you. That's very sweet.
Yeah.
And I really like the coloring and shading in this particular image.
He's Electro. I know that's not something you could guess
I
from
would
looking at
have
him.
not. I would have not. I would have guessed Geo.
Also, I don't know why he's Electro, to be honest. I feel like they made him Electro because they needed someone to be Electro, and they didn't like they didn't know what they were doing with it yet. Because he was also in like the beginning.
Yeah.
I guess wolf family is forever, is what they're saying.
Yeah, true.
I like that. I can go with that.
Yeah.
I can force that into the narrative.
Yeah.
I will not kill that darling, in fact.
The visions are fun. I think it's fun. It's fun stuff. It's always I'm the kind of bitch who can just be like, I've rewritten this in my head so that it's good, so I love this thing, and I will continue to consume it, but I'm consuming the version in my head that I've rewritten that is good. And I'll just ignore what is on the screen currently.
I think sometimes people do that and then forget to like switch it to the other real mode when they go online to talk about media.
Right.
They're like, actually this means this, and then it's like, no, actually that. Remember when you did that? Remember
Right,
when
right.
you rewrote that part in your head?
Yeah, come on. We all agreed to do that. So.
That's
Fun.
them. Love them guys.
Love them. It did take us the whole time.
So much fun. Had fun.
I'm glad
We'll do it
you
again.
had fun. We will do it again.
Yeah.
They better keep making more so that we can keep adding
They-
to the slideshow.
They do plan to make more. Star Rail has more variation in character shapes and sizes. Not a lot. Don't get excited. Not like drastically, but like a little.
Wow.
Because the use of the models is more limited than in like the open world.
Mhm.
Star Rail's still open world, but less so than like this is. So
Got you.
they can do a little bit more,
Gotcha.
but like, wow, nice. Just like a little bit. They still haven't given us anybody like super buff. Or
They haven't
super
given
fat.
super. I was just going to say, like, of course they won't give us fat characters. They haven't given us really buff characters.
Well, the Genshin has Varka. They made a new model for him so that he could be buff enough
I'll be the judge of that.
for this guy.
Yeah, you know, like, okay, like, yeah, he's. I wouldn't say that he's like a skinny nothing, but see, now that would be great on like a woman character.
The thing that they haven't given us in Star Rail or in Genshin or anything is facial hair. Anytime a character has facial hair in their like concept design, they have lost the facial hair by the time that they are in the game modeled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Varka had facial hair. My
He looks
favorite
good with
adventuring
facial-
had
with
in
facial
Star Rail had facial hair, and they do look it. And then they're
Stole
like,
it. Stole it
I
from
don't.
us.
I think they don't know how to animate the facial hair. I think they can't get it to look not bad, and that's a thing they should work on. Honestly,
$1 billion media
right? Like, come on now.
Invest in your product.
I don't know the names of the guys specifically. Not you guys. So they have these guys who are like also like,
Are those like enemy grunts?
yeah, these are
They don't count. If you make
For
the
Kiwi
enemy
guys,
grunts like buff
yeah.
or fat or whatever,
So
they
they-
don't count.
they got big guys that have like the broad shoulders, thin hips. These are just more twinks. That's fine. And they have the fat characters are these guys. I'm not showing them. My bad.
If your fat
Um,
characters are enemy grunts, they do not count.
Right. But I'm like, but my point is more like I think the character designs for the Fatui like random enemies are actually really fun.
They're fun.
Like I would love these as playable characters because I think
they
they're
look as
really-
detailed as the playable.
yeah, they're super fun playable characters. They're super fun like models for playable characters. Just give them to me. Give them to me.
Yeah, share.
Also, if you've modeled this so that it can exist in the world, then you've modeled it enough that it could be a playable character. Figure it out.
It could.
And that's cool. Don't know what that's about.
Everything is a choice.
Yeah, it do be like that. There's these girls piss me off, but yeah,
So that
That's
is
it.
Genshin.
that is Genshin.
Intro to Genshin. There'll be a quiz on Friday.
Yeah,
Oral
this
presentation.
will be on the midterm.
Yes.
These are all the Fatui harbingers all together. Actually, except for the one who's in the casket, actually, but the rest of them.
Someone's in the cast.
Yeah, someone. Well, because the
Did they reveal who was in the cast?
yeah,
Oh.
you were there when she died. The Raiden Shogun does kill somebody in the Fatui harbingers.
Oh.
Because she
Oh.
like tried to take over for like a hot second. She actually, it's a whole thing. You had like beef with her for like half a second, and then Raiden Shogun was like, "Oh, okay," and like killed her immediately. And it was like, "Oh, all right. I guess that's not a problem anymore."
And they turn her into a coffee table? Like,
And they they're on
they're having
her
a meeting over her?
they're all at her funeral.
Oh, okay. I
There's
did think that
gonna
was
be
like a
a-
meeting, like they were pulling up to discuss something.
This is the one of two images of
That's the
Pantalone
guy,
we
yeah.
have. She
That's Queen Victoria.
she's the marionette. That's her title, and she has this big.
That is
robot
that's
guy.
that's her marionette, or no, he's
Yeah.
a robot.
But yeah, also
How can she be the marionette?
You know-
she's controlling.
what's very sad to me. This guy, this little
Oh, I didn't even notice that little guy there.
this
Yeah,
little old fucker.
yeah.
So they're all named after the Commedia dell'arte. There's a clown in the Commedia dell'arte.
Mhm.
There's the jester.
There's no jester though.
Do you see any fucking jesters?
I mean,
here?
I see so many clowns.
There's a
but
lot
not
of
single
clowns,
jester.
but not a jester. He's supposed to be Perot, the
Aw,
jester,
man.
and I'm pissed about
And they
it.
turn him into what is he?
Monopoly man.
Monopoly man. He got like a goblin aesthetic, but like in a J.K. Rowling way,
Yeah,
which is like a little like, and he could have been a clown.
he could have been a clown. They were like, we will
But they
give
couldn't.
one character not the anime nose, and it will be a hook nose, and that'll just be, you'll just have to sit with that for a
Yeah.
while.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that is a word for it. Well, what's your favorite Genshin now?
Can we go through them all again?
From the top.
Just scroll. Hold on, just scroll, and I. So character wise,
You did like the Farina was. You did have compliments about her.
Karina has the best outfit, I think. Right? That's who.
Yeah, we did like her outfit.
Okay, I liked your outfit. There was one that was like a white and gold outfit that I think might have been my favorite fit overall.
Nagita, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe I'll hate them.
I did like that one. There was a paler one though. I liked her a lot. And
Farazan,
Evie.
yeah.
Okay, wait. It was Nahida. Love her outfit. Big fan of green and gold. Trying to think. Overall favorite may have been the one with the sword coming out of the tits.
Sword and
True.
Tists. That's fair. It's hard to beat that.
Yeah, no, that is a tough act to follow.
Yeah.
And when you were like she has like puppets and the arms coming out, I was like, I don't know if we're gonna top that. I mean, I would top that, but I don't know if we're gonna.
Yeah, I was telling Brie before we started that I'm like, I had to go through and add more, like, overtly sexual thoughts about the men onto my slides because I was realizing as I was making the slides that every time it was a girl, I was like, girl pretty, girl hot, and I was like, well, I can't only do that with the girls. I have to sexualize the men now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. To
So
equity.
yeah, I don't feel like knowing me that you're terribly surprised by who my favorites are.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
You actually dedicated minutes of my life to explaining why your favorites were your favorites.
Yeah.
So it was doubly clear after that point. I know why you like him.
He puppet.
Yeah, he puppet.
No, it's the themes and motifs, and also you puppet. But good news, Star Rail has dolls and robots.
Oh, like in as characters in the
Yeah,
game.
there's a. It's gonna give me the big one, but I want the little one. Because they released her again, and she's as her like full form, but she has a bunch of these dolls, and they have like the actual ball joints on them in the animation.
Very cool.
She's really cool. That's for another time. Well, final thoughts.
Very much twink. Layers. Long hair, short in the front though. Color coordinated, but not always. Very gay, but not overtly. And it was very fun to see all of that put together.
Yeah. Read Breeze Comics,
True.
bcstag.com,
Yes.
and other
places.
places. I'll try to have this on a YouTube video faster than the usual, which is never, but we'll see. There's an end stream button. Caden usually does the buttons.
Yes.
Ow.
There's an end stream
Wave goodbye, Bree.
Bye.
Do I hold it or press it?